Hey everyone, Chris here from Real Rideshare Stories. We're coming to you live. We're going to be answering some Q&A, especially on unemployment. If your state has unemployment set up for its system, we're going to look at everything right now, see what is going on. So any questions you have, type away and we will try, or I'll try to answer them. Or if anybody else in chat knows the answer as well too, you can do that. Dave Chin, how you doing? But yeah, anybody who wants to know anything when it comes to what your state might look like, what kind of things to expect when filing, if it's too early, just a whole bunch of different stuff, because there's still a lot of people who are just unsure of the process. And let's do a nice little live Q&A for everybody to know exactly kind of what's going on, what to expect, and then also, share your experiences on if you signed up yet, if you've got through, and also if you are not claiming unemployment, if you are going to do something else instead while Uber and Lyft are, kind of down quite a bit for just about every single market. Hey, what's going on, Beacon? How you doing? How you doing, Susan? 504 official, what's going on? 504 official, what's your state? I'm going to look it up right now, and then I will tell you exactly what, hold on, let me get that set up. And then we can kind of go and see what kind of questions there are and see what it might say for your state. What's up, Greg? Timothy, how you doing? Greg, Florida's up and running. Okay. So yeah, what I'm going to do is look at this site. I've referenced it before. If you don't know it, careeronestop.org. Great reference for everything that's kind of going on. It's sponsored with Department of Labor for the U.S. Department of Labor. So it's actually going to be a great resource for just about anybody, especially because this whole program is through the stimulus package that's from the U.S. federal government. So in this state of inebriation, nice. Can I check Wisconsin? Yes, I can. I'll start with that right now. All right, so again, if you haven't seen this website, great website, link is in the description below, so you can check that out. We are going to check Wisconsin first, and anybody who wants to see any other state, I will check out right now. And any other questions that you have, please feel free to comment with your questions. And if I don't get to them before I get to them, if somebody else knows that answer and you want to chime in to answer somebody's question, please do that. So yeah, we're going to look at Wisconsin right now. You can start with any of the update information. That's probably going to be your best bet. That's what I always do when I look. So it looks like developing rapidly. Not quite sure if they have anything updated yet. And that's kind of what we're trying to figure out, because some states are updated. Some states are saying to already apply. Other states are saying do not apply yet. So let's figure out exactly what it is for your state, what you should do, and go from there. All right, so I'll check this one out. Questions about the CARES Act. Still awaiting guidance from the DOL. Once received, we'll program the system to accommodate the changes. It will take several weeks to receive all of the information from the federal government. Please check the website. Click that right now. If you're not eligible for unemployment before the CARES Act, we are asking you to wait to file because the system is not set up yet. And this was updated 4/3 at 3 p.m. So Susan, for you, that is, you want to wait for Wisconsin. Again, just check this website right here. Just twd.wisconsin.gov/UIBEN/CARES Act. This will be the exact spot you want to see. We expect those changes to be completed by mid to late April, so it may take a few weeks. I do know that they are going to be backdating checks. To the exact date, I don't know. I've seen January 27th on New York State's website, but I haven't seen anything if it's going to be April 5th, because April 5th is when the PUA actually does start and when the payments go out, at least when it starts. But again, all this is brand new. Because it is brand new, there's a lot of things that are uncertain, and that's why some states are just waiting this guidance. So again, yes, like I said, we understand how it is important to get these updates as quick as possible and doing everything to help get you the help you need. So Susan, I hope that one helps you. Greg, what's going on? Dave, Frank, Griffin, 504, Dave, go Donnie, what's up? Frank, I applied for unemployment. They said if I am working a part-time job in addition to a full-time, I may not receive payment due to full-time earnings. Does North Carolina, I'll look up North Carolina now, and then Mississippi, I'll check after that. So just remind me, I'll start social distance chat, yes. Which one am I looking up now? North Carolina. All right. Wait, there we go. Like I say, if you're checking your site, I always start with this one because that's usually going to have the best information for updating. After you file a claim, your last employer has 10 days to respond. All right, so that's not that. Federal employment let's start with that. Let me just see, hold on. So this is North Carolina for anybody who may be watching from North Carolina. Let's look up the federal unemployment assistance. This is talking about the CARES Act, providing 3 temporary unemployment compensation programs due to the virus that's going on. First provides an additional 600 weekly benefits. Second provides up to 13 weeks of benefits for those who exhaust their state benefits. And third is the PUA, which is the assistance for people who are not typically eligible, which is all of us as worker or gig drivers and workers and all that good stuff. So, all right, so North Carolina is still waiting guidance from the U.S. Department of Labor to implement these programs. Once they receive final guidance, benefits should start being paid out in about 2 weeks. DES is already working on technology and system updates to implement these programs. We will provide public with more detail on how to apply when it becomes available. So this is not set up yet in North Carolina. But it will be. It's looking like they're saying about 2 weeks. It doesn't say when it was last updated. So unfortunately, that doesn't give any more information. But if any benefits, all right, right here. Federal government expanding benefits. Are you eligible? It says if any benefits are owed for a week previously claimed, payment will be made retroactively. Yes, so that just backs it up. Once they receive final guidance, start being paid in about 2 weeks. So yes, North Carolina, probably in about 2 weeks. Not necessarily sure. Maybe right here it says after you file your claim, your claim may be pending and no payment will be released during the 10 days. It takes 2 weeks to file and receive payment. I don't know if that's just, I think that's just normal unemployment. That's what it looks like. But for the federal unemployment assistance program, it looks like, again, it could be up to about 2 weeks before. But make sure, again, you check this site out, and it's des.nc.gov/need-help/COVID-19-information/federal-unemployment-assistance, or just exactly what I did when I was searching through the things. So again, if you were looking, just click this federal unemployment assistance right here. So Frank, hopefully that helps you and anybody else who is in that. I I see Louisiana asked first. All right, I guess I'll go there, and then Mississippi right after. All right, so this is Louisiana. For anybody who is watching from Louisiana, unemployment, you may be eligible. Contact this for faster service. Office, Louisiana, rapid response. Let's see. It doesn't show maybe when it's been updated. Let's check this site. To start, or be sure to all right, maybe that might not have it yet. Let's check this site right here. Oh, that's just the same thing. All right, it doesn't show anything that it looks like maybe it's updated or not. So I cannot tell you for Louisiana with certainty. It looks like you may have to just file a claim. If it doesn't go through, or you're denied for a particular reason, you may have to check it. Louisiana may take a few weeks. Like I said, it could take up to several weeks is what some of them that have updated their site has been saying. It looks like Louisiana hasn't really. Again, I'm going to go back to this real quick first just to see maybe if they have anything new. Your employer's been impacted. You filing for blah, 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 blah. Yeah, this doesn't really show anything new. Yeah, this is March 16th, so this is actually earlier. So they haven't updated their site at all for Louisiana. Again, so anybody who is in Louisiana, it has not been updated yet. I don't know if you can apply yet. Chances are if you do apply, it'll be denied. But potentially you could, because again, they haven't. Just be aware that more than likely that'll happen. All right, Mississippi is next. And then I'll get into the chat for a few minutes. All right, so they don't maybe not even have anything on that. So we'll just go right to this site. All right, I'm going to check the disaster unemployment assistance because that is partially the program. All right, no, that's not anything updated. That's just talking about the DUA itself. Extended benefits. Let's see. All right, yes, nothing in Mississippi has been updated yet. Just trying to see if they maybe have something that's out there, but no, it doesn't look like it. Information. No, yeah, so they haven't updated their site in Mississippi at all. So again, it looks like you're probably going to have to wait to file if you are planning on filing unemployment during this time. So again, just keep this site. It's ndes.ms.gov/unemployment-claims/claims.information. So if you need to check that out, or again, just go right here on the careeronestop.org. All right, let's see. I'm just going to go back in the chat a little bit. Can't get through to the unemployment, but the day to call is Wednesday. Beacon, good luck. Really, good luck. Honestly, Beacon, the best. I think they open up at 7:30. I can't remember for sure. Don't call right when they open. call about an hour and a half later. That's when my girlfriend was able to get through pretty easily. So yeah, unfortunately, yeah, it's crazy trying to call New York States. Jones, all right, you got your form mailed California to 2 weeks from EDD. Do we fill it out and mail it, or do we call? That one I couldn't tell you. I don't know California. Best thing to do is, what is the EDD, Johns? If you want to put that out so I can know. Good luck getting through their phone system for the access code verification step in Michigan. Yeah, all the phones are tied up. There's millions of people trying to get through, and there's only 50 states. So I think the unemployment claims are up to like 6.5 million right now or something like that, or even a little bit more. So it's a lot. Pico, what's going on? Brunel, how you doing? Living in Florida? All right, I'll check that right now. Or I'll check that next. I'm just going to put this in. I'm just going to continue on with the, oh my God, where is it? There it is. Just going to check the chat and make sure if there's any questions. New York unemployment, House of Jala. New York is open. Apply now. You apply normal, and then if you're denied, you can apply for the PUA under the PUA, and you should be okay that way. There are some PDFs that you can see on how to fill it out. I'll open that up a little bit later, just because I do know New York is already open. You're just going to have to go to the unemployment website. Depending on your last name is when you can actually file or call in. So just make sure you do that. And like I said, we'll look up New York later because it is already ready to be able to apply. Yeah, I'm going to do Florida next. It's already loaded. So let's see. What's up, Dylan? How you doing? So if they deny you, then you need to reapply or wait. Yeah, if they deny you right now because your state hasn't updated its site to let you know if you can apply or not, and you are denied, you'll have to wait until the system is updated. So you'll have to continue checking that site. That's up to you if you want to apply now, or if you can check local Facebook groups for Uber and Lyft if you have anything in that area, and see if anybody else has applied yet and if they've been had their claim accepted. So check that out if you're kind of on the fence if you want to do that yet or not. Send the link to Florida. Just go to careeronestop.org. Check the description below. I have the link to this site that's on right now. And then you can just check Florida. But I will click that in a second. So hold on, Brunel. And Virginia. Yeah, I'll do Virginia next. Just let me know, or just remind me. Louisiana, always the last in time of crisis. Hopefully they do it pretty quick though. Yeah, I'll check Virginia. Don't worry, Marco. Have trouble contact. Yeah, phone is a pain. Dan, how you doing? What's up? Just tuning in. Checked out Arkansas. Not yet. I will. I'll put that on the list. Just remind me if I skip it. It's going to be Florida next, Virginia after, and then I can do Arkansas after that. No problem. Jala, sorry if I keep saying that wrong. Said that it's a really good idea to check with your federal local representative, such as your Congress member. That's actually a good point. Yes. So Dave, thank you. Matthew Lesko. Sorry if you don't like being called Matt. Matthew Lesko said that is a really good idea to check with your local with your federal local representative, such as your Congress member, to help you guide through this process. So do that if you haven't. That's another option as well. So, all right, let's get into Florida. Oh, I already did that. All right, again, we'll do this. Check this site. Let's see. All right, when was this updated? It's not saying what date. All right. Sure, thanks. Determining qualification, must have lost job, no fault fault of your own. Let me see if when this was updated. All right. Hold on. Sorry, this one's a little bit different. So this is Florida that I'm looking up right now. This is a PDF that they already put you through. Oh, here we go. Eligible for benefits if I am an independent contractor. Individuals whose income is only from self-employment work will not be eligible. This is definitely not updated right here. So don't go off this. This has not been updated at all because yes, self-employed will be updated. So let's look up their other site. Let's see. Claimants, we'll click this. CARES Act, here we go. Individuals who are self-employed, independent contractors, and nonprofit employees, those that are otherwise ineligible for state reemployment assistance benefits, and those that have exhausted state and federal benefits may be eligible. PUA eligible does not include individuals who have the ability to telework and receive pay. Let's see, how do I know if I qualify? What will the new CARE Act provide you? Just $600 a week, in addition to the weekly benefit. You're self-employed. Yes. All right, here it is. If you're self-employed, do you need to file a claim online? Yes, you will need to file a claim to see if you're eligible for a regular claim. After you submitted your claim, continue to check your Connect account for updates on additional information is needed. All right, so it looks like you are able to claim now and see if you are eligible for a regular claim. If not, it'll probably go right to the PUA. So check your Connect account for updates. That's apparently what Florida is doing. That is florida-jobs.org/docs/re-employment-center/new-FAQ-final.pdf?SFVRSN equals 5F25447B0_4. So it looks like you can, again, anybody who's in Florida, apparently it looks like you are able to do that now. So yeah, it doesn't show anything. Yeah, it doesn't show anything else there. Let's just click this real quick. See if there's anything there. Yeah, it doesn't say anything more. So it looks like you're able to do that now. So you can just go to Florida's website and do that. What was next? Virginia. So anybody in Florida, apparently you are able to do that. File a normal claim and then just follow the steps after that. Arkansas is coming. Let's see. No problem, everybody. Glad to help out. Pennsylvania, I'll check that in a little bit. It's on the list. How long would you wait until you apply? If you're planning on applying, do it as quick as possible. So if you are planning to do it, unless your state says do not apply yet, apply. I mean, you want to make sure you get it. The fund that is available is finite. So once it's dried up, if it doesn't hit July 31st, Before that, it's dried up. There's 6.5 million people who are filing unemployment already. Every one of those are getting $600 as well. So it's regular benefits on top. Yeah, get on it. Unless, like I said, your state says do not apply, then don't apply yet, because it's just going to be a problem in the site. Purnell, no problem. Last week, you called unemployment in Florida, and the operator said, apply for self-employment right now. The decision in deny, but when you receive the notification, you appeal the decision and send 1099. Okay, Mario, if that's the case, do that. Again, that was last week. So it was signed on, what date was it? It was signed the 27th of March in the afternoon when Trump signed it. So it's been over a week right now. So it may have changed. It looks like I said you can apply on, and then depending on how it works out, just follow those steps. Everything should be through on an FAQ or something like that. Rideshare Lisa, what's going on? How you doing? Nancy, someone that Ubered and on SSD get unemployment. If you're not Ubering now, then you can apply, Nancy. With Social Security, I'm not 100% sure. You may get like a partial unemployment because you were working. You'll have to put that information in when you're applying. I'm not sure what state you're in, so I don't know if you can apply yet or not. So we'll do that. No sign up in Massachusetts yet. You check early AM, midday, and finally late night. Work in hospitality and file for that position on March 11th. Okay. Everything is so slow. Yes, it is. The New York State labor phone never works. Even I set up the alarm 7:30. Yeah, because so many people are they're setting that alarm. Wake up. The easiest thing to do, call about 9. That's when my girlfriend got through, around that time when she did, and she made over 1,000 calls. A couple other people I know made over 1,000 calls to New York State to try to get through. So yeah, it's crazy. New York Lockport. Oh, not too far from here. Not too far from me at all. About 9. Yeah, that's what I've noted. That's what I've seen, because it's like you get that rush right away. People trying to call in right in the morning. So the systems are already jammed. If you wait a little bit, because then they'll be like, oh, I'm going to do whatever I got to do. So it seems like that's probably going to be your best bet. Try doing it instead of 7:30, maybe a little after 8, and then just continue on from that. Yeah, I'm going to check Massachusetts too. Virginia is right now. All right. When should file? So this is Virginia that I'm going to be looking up right now. That's not going to be what I want. So let's look up this one. General information. Let's see. All right, again, looking up Virginia. It may not be updated yet, but let's see what this says. Oh man, they don't want to spit it out. I don't see anything where it says anything about CARES Act or self-employed. It doesn't look like... Yeah, it doesn't look like Virginia has been updated yet. Just gonna go through these real quick, see if I see self-employment on here or something. You know what? work? If you answer yes, you will be No. Okay, yeah, Virginia has not updated their site yet on anything, so they don't say to or for doing it or against doing it. So it's going to be one of those things where you could be either or. Where am I going next? I forget what place. Oh, Massachusetts. All right. So yes, anybody living in Virginia, it has not been updated as of yet. So you may have to wait. You could try filing a claim, but it may not be. It may not pass, so I'm not sure. All right, this is Massachusetts. So anybody on the line for Massachusetts, looks like they haven't updated their site yet right here. I love when sites do this. It just makes it very easy. Oh, here we go. We do have an update. Let's see if they have anything else. Hold on. Table of contents. Here we go. Sometimes they like to joke around, though. It has been updated since then. Nice try. Federal government recently acted, which provides such those. All right, so Massachusetts is awaiting federal guidance regarding the CARES Act application requirements, business rules, eligibility requirements, exceptions, and technical requirements. Until that guidance is issued, benefits under the CARES Act are not yet available in Massachusetts, and claimants may not apply for such benefits through unemployment insurance online at this time. Updates about when the CARES Act benefit, how you should apply, will be posted at... Okay, so the best way to go is mass.gov/unemployment/COVID-19. We'll click this real quick, which is this site right here. So yeah, it says do not apply yet. Yeah, do not apply yet. When you are able to, they will change that. But again, you can check. And I'll also check the federal Department of Labor to see if they've updated anything when it comes to information that they've put out to see. So if states can get that information sooner. If it's updated on their site, then maybe states will have it very recently. So according to Massachusetts, do not apply yet. Continue to check this website. Once you, and this was updated April 6th at 4 p.m. So probably right when they closed office or just before. So again, Massachusetts is not, they don't want us to get the money. Yeah, I don't. I mean, well, the thing is, it's because it's a brand new program. The fact that it's covering people that normally haven't been covered before. So there's a lot of requirements on what needs to go on, how to get that proper form filled out so the state can get the money that it is supposed to pay out to that individual who's filing. So there's a lot of red tape that's involved, and they just gotta, try and weave through. So, let's just go back. Just heard a tiger in New York. I heard that. Yeah, I don't know if that's true. I think it's because it was watching that Netflix show, Tiger King. Sorry. Has anyone gotten unemployment money? Yes. Esmeralda, yes, people have. Some states that allow it. New York has already started paying out. So depending on what state you are, Esmeralda, if you want me to look up your state, I will check that out. Just put in the comment what your state is. I'll look it up on the site right now and let you know if you can get it yet or not. When you started to fill out the application, choices are 1, fired, no work, quit, no work, etc. No choice due to work slowed. Well, right there, I would say no choice, work slowed, dead, no business, James. Definitely do that one, because that's exactly what it is. Yeah, the tiger watching. Donnie, you and I were thinking the same thing. Florida, I looked up already. It doesn't have any information yet. Thanks for trying, no problem. has limit time filling out the form. Very stressful. Hey, wake up. You said New York. Try it at night. Try it overnight. See if you can do it then. I don't know if I haven't really looked up the New York's. I mean, I've looked into it because I'm in that state, and they've updated their site, probably one of the first. So that was what I was giving the information on previous update videos to. I've heard people though going overnight, so try doing that. That might be if you can do it online. Call Uber and Lyft. Yeah, they won't get to you. You really did a video. You called unemployment today. What a coincidence. Nice. I didn't. Oh, that's you. I saw the thumbnail with it. I haven't checked out the video yet. So, Nancy, no problem. PA. Okay. I'll look up. I'll get that ready. Pennsylvania. Let me check up on some of the comments first. If they're not online updates updated, so you asked to call them. Yeah, that's really the best bet. If it's not updated on the site, the easiest thing to do is try to call them. Really. English is limited when concentrated reading question. The time is up in the website. Asked applied again. Start from. Ooh, that's no fun. Hey, Sade, how you doing? What about Florida? Florida hasn't updated their stuff.
I found this on the web for how you doing one.
Why? I don't know why. Somehow Siri woke up. Stupid Siri. Yeah, Florida hasn't updated their site yet. Or wait, I don't even remember. Sorry, I looked it up earlier. I'll look it up real quick. Do you have viewers from Puerto Rico? Maybe. I can look up Puerto Rico if anybody is on here from Puerto Rico. Yeah, I have to look up Florida again. I can't remember what I said. Sorry, I'm looking up quite a few states. I gotta go. I'm gonna do Pennsylvania first, and then California. Let me write this down. Hold on. Thanks. All right, hold on. I'm just writing it down. Give me 1 second. Yeah, I'll check up Florida again, because again, I can't remember what I said, but Pennsylvania, I'm going Pennsylvania, California, Texas, Florida, and right after that, I'll go to New York to show you guys what a site that is up and running looks like, and then I'll look again at any other places that we need to. New York City is different, too many people. It's all going to the same office. It's all going there. All right, let's look up Pennsylvania now. All right, so if you're employed in PA and unable to work, you may be eligible for that. Yeah, we know. Federal CARES update 4.5. So this was updated yesterday. CARES Act will provide benefits. Yeah, we know. Begin issuing that once the guidance from the U.S. Department of Labor have modified the system to implement. Once implement, payments will be retroactive to week ending April 4th. So anybody who's applying in Pennsylvania, it will be back to April 4th. And it's anticipated that its benefit will be paid on a bi-weekly basis the week after you file for and receive your regular payment. This benefit is taxable and therefore will be subject to a 10% federal withholding tax if you elected to have those taxes withheld from your regular benefits. So that's some new information. Here it is. All right, so Pennsylvania right here. Federal CARES Act will provide unemployment benefits to the self-employed, independent contractors, and gig workers. Please continue to check this page for filing instructions. At this time, you should not file a claim through the existing online system or phone number if you are currently not eligible for unemployment benefits. So again, if you are, and I should say this right off the bat, I forgot to say this earlier. If you have a job and you are working or laid off, or your hours decreased and you have to claim unemployment, do that now, because that's regular unemployment, where you will also get the CARES Act plus that $600, which is that $600 in addition to what your state benefit is. So if you have a regular W-2 job that has some sort of issue, then do that. Yes, partial unemployment may be available as well, so you can see that. But again, Pennsylvania do not apply yet. So I'm going to write that down. California is next, so I'm going to check that out. Yeah, I'm going to look up California right now. Don't worry. And then I'm going to look up Texas in a little bit. No problem, Dave. You have a good night too. You can file unemployment in Nevada. Okay, cool, Phobos. Looks like you can do that in Nevada. I'll write that down. If you get the unemployment, or if you call the unemployment office, you might. Oh, that's funny, Griffin. Massachusetts, I just looked up. You cannot file there. I'm writing everything down. So no, Boston, you cannot, or Massachusetts, you cannot file yet. Check the website at Massachusetts to do that, to know. Oh, the 8-ball, the good old 8-ball. Susan, you have a 1099 2019 for about $800 worth of freelance. Will you be able to get PUA? I don't know specifically. I don't think that they have any. I think they waived everything when it comes down to what you can make and what you can't make. So I am not sure. That is a question that you will have to talk to your unemployment office about. The easiest thing to do is try to file, see if it goes through. If not, but yeah, I think you can. Andy, thank you. You might have lost money not doing Uber and Lyft, but making up for it on Instacart. Yeah, Instacart's going crazy right now. Yeah, I know American Express. I'm not sure when it comes to the specifics on how much. I'm going to look up California right now, so hold on. Hi, Chelsea. Rideshare Lisa says. She's in the other room right now. All right, let me look up California. Last time I looked up, you couldn't, but they may have updated. All right. Here we go. All right, so no, they're still waiting for guidance. Let me see. Self-employed. If you are self-employed, you may have benefits available for the EDD Employment Insurance Program that you or your employer may have paid into. Let's see this. The EDD self-employed who are not required. If you are a worker who all right, right here. If you are a worker who, because California is different, they have the AB5 that passed. So technically you would be considered a employee, even though they haven't changed anything yet. And they really haven't taken Uber or Lyft to court or anything about that yet. It's a huge mess over there. So if you are a worker who believes that you are misclassified as an independent contractor or want to provide information on the business entity as a potential employment tax audit lead, submit this right here. I believe, let me open this up. I think this is a 6-page paper that Rideshare Professor was talking about. Yes, this is it right here. So if you think that if you have worked for Uber or Lyft and you want to be reclassified as a audit lead referral, this is where you want to go right here. Again, it's on this self-employed independent contractor on the California website. You just want to go right here where it says the request for preliminary worker classification assessment or audit lead referral. That's the one you want to click right there. All of that stuff is there. Let me look at the other page. They had another one, FAQ right here. Heard you. Gives you guidance. Let me see. Yeah, because they've changed a lot in California. It's a really weird spot. But if you want to fill out that page, that 6-page paper, again, that was on, you can just go to the California site. It doesn't say, oh, here. You're self-employed, you may have benefits available, paid in your contributions. So you can fill that out. Yeah, you can fill that out because it looks like that's what they want you to do. If you believe you're misclassified as an independent contractor instead of an employee, you should list the business you contract with as your last employer. So it looks like you probably could. Yeah, I think that's the same. Yeah, that's the same site. So yeah, it looks like you can apply for regular. I don't see anything on there beyond that. It did say though earlier, where was it? It says right here that they are still waiting for guidance, so it may be something where they have to wait. But it looks like you could probably apply now and see what happens. So I'm just gonna mark it down that you can apply, but maybe it's a slippery slope there. It's a real weird spot. All right, Texas is next. All right, Michael, if you're working on your application right now and you're still part of the stream, comment below. Let me know what's going on after you get that. So you have to fill out that 6-page application, then the UI. That's for if you believe you've been misclassified as an independent contractor instead of an employee. I can't tell you to fill that out or not. And I don't know if you have to fill that out in order to try to claim unemployment. It's kind of like a workaround that California is trying to do. If it's something sneaky that they're trying to do, I don't really know. So I gotta advise you to make that decision for yourself. Or if you're already on California's website to apply, then fill out any information how they have you or want you to fill it out. That's the only thing I can really tell you for that, because I can't tell you if you think you've been misclassified as an independent contractor instead of an employee. That's a personal decision, I guess people want to say right now. I know the state's not going to look at it that way, but yeah, that's something, like I said, it's kind of something on the fence. So I advise you to make that decision for yourself. Just came this morning, Governor of Florida said not to apply by phones. Okay, I'm gonna re-look up Florida because I can't remember what I said. I'm gonna look that up after Texas because I can't remember exactly what it is. Tablets, phones, and other mobile devices are not currently supported by Connect. Okay, that's good to know. So tablets, phones, and other mobile devices are not currently supported by Connect, which is for Florida. So it could result in errors if you're applying. So I will try to remember that and say that again when we're on the Florida page just after Texas and see what happens there. All right, wake up. You have a good night. I want to do whatever to get the most money. If you apply for unemployment, you're going to get a good chunk of change right now because you're getting that $600 and then whatever you may get from state. So it's going to be a pretty good chunk of change right now. Let's see. All right, so I think that's pretty much all the comments we're up to right now. So let's go back to Texas. Let's see. Well, not really employment. Let's see. All right. Extended benefit also are not available this time. Right. Doesn't look like this page has been updated. Let's look. Let me look at the other one. I hope you guys like the music. Just something nice to chill. If you're self-employed, total amount, earnings, commissions, deduction. No, that's still for DUA. Benefits. All right, again, we're looking up Texas to try to find out if you can there yet. FAQ, we'll start. That doesn't tell me anything. Same page. All right. More information? No, still nothing. Oh, so that's just this page. Yeah, it doesn't show unemployed. So it doesn't look like Texas has been updated yet. So, and the DUA, which is the Disaster Unemployment Assistance Program, that is something that was set up a few years ago. If there was any disasters or anything, which technically the PUA, I guess, is part of, but it's not really. I don't think it's considered DUA in this point. So Texas has not updated their site yet. So it doesn't say anything about updating, or about filing or not filing. So that's going to be up to you for people in Texas. If you want to file, you have the ability to. Chances are it's probably going to get denied until they update it. But who knows? Maybe they have updated their system already and they just haven't updated their website yet for it. So that, again, like I said, that's going to be up to you. Nice music. All right, good. Glad you enjoy. You do Uber and Lyft in Arizona. What's going on? Are you still doing Uber and Lyft in Arizona right now? That's the big question. And if you are, how low has it gone? Or are you still actually getting some pretty good business because there's not a lot of drivers out there? Let me know. All right, Florida. Yeah, I got to recheck Florida. I can't remember. Oops. Wrong one. Where did it go? Oh yeah, they didn't. No, I think I went to this. Oh geez, I don't even remember now. Yeah, you'll have to go back in the just go back in the live stream to when I was looking up Florida. because I can't find that right now for some reason. Oh, my God, it was right there. No, wait. Oh, here it is. Include, no. Sorry. All right, here. If you're self-employed, you need to file a claim. Yes, you need to file a claim online to see if you are eligible for regular claim. Okay, so yes, it looks like Florida, you are able to. So it looks like file regular through Connect. Just come to this site, what I just did, click that Connect, and then you should be able to apply. You'll start off going for a regular claim. If it for some reason does not pass, then it'll go to the PUA, or it might tell you to wait until the PUA is available. It's going to depend once that happens. So all right, New York is next. New York, I know you can. It's been set up for, I think, since Monday last week already. So, yeah, for anybody in New York, because there's so many people, best way to file is online. You can do it right there. You can do it. You can call. Going to be tough. If your last name is A through F, file today on Monday. If it's G through N, file on Tuesday. If it's O through Z, file on Wednesday. If you miss your day, you can file Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Any claim you file will be backdated to the date you became unemployed. If you are eligible, you will be paid for all benefits due. It gives you the step-by-step online process. So here's a PDF. This is to just fill out again for New York. Right here is anything related with what's going on now. So you can get more information here. You can get more information there. There's something else I wanted to... Oh no, that's just essential, non-essential. But yeah, you can, like I said, you can claim. Where is that? Oh, they must have changed it. There was a CARES Act thing that they had. But this is right here for self-employed individuals. When you are filling out the unemployment application, you just want to be able to do it for this. So how many employers have you worked for in the past 18 months? If you were self-employed and had no other employment in the past 18 months, select one employer from the drop-down. Then you go on to the next. So it'll look like that right there. Eligibility information, question 5. Other than part-time work or on-call work or owning single-family rental unit, do you have a business or engaged in activity? If you are self-employed but not currently engaged in any activity which brings or could bring income, select no, which is down here. So it says other than part-time work, on-call work, owning rental units, click no. It obviously, again, if that affects you. The FEIN is the 9-digit number. You just leave that blank. If you don't know the ER number as well, leave that blank so it'll look like this. Most recent employer information. For last employer name, type self-employed. address, enter either your business or residential address. So again, if you own your own business and are applying, you could put either your business or your home. If you're a gig worker solely, then put your residential address. Your employer's telephone would be your residential phone or cell phone number. And again, it's going to look like that down here. So that is some information, at least when you're filling out that application on New York's website. Vegas, Nevada. I'll look up Nevada. Somebody did say that it's available to do it now, but I'll just double check because I didn't look it up. But I'll look up Nevada right now. So this is last updated 3/31/20. So it was last week that it was updated. It says it's still awaiting federal guidance. But that's the one page. Let me oh, that's just that. Let me check their other site. Same thing. Here we go. Maybe that'll. Okay, so this is last updated 3/30. This is an FAQ, so if you're in Nevada, this is probably going to be good for you to look up. Am I eligible for unemployment benefits if I'm self-employed and unable to work during crisis? Legislation passed. Yeah, it doesn't look like that. I mean, they haven't updated 3/30, so it's looking like they're still going to say wait to... it's going to look like it's going to be wait to actually do that. It doesn't currently say that. Go back to this. See if there's anything on here. All right, it hasn't been updated. Somebody did say that you can. I don't see that on here. So it might be one of those things that you're going to have to wait in order to file a claim. Again, it doesn't even say to wait. They just put on here, they just say that it's awaiting federal guidance. It doesn't say don't apply yet. So you could probably do either or right now. It's going to be your choice. Again, if in Nevada, if you do try to apply right now because it hasn't been updated yet, you may have to wait until you can apply. Yeah, I'm not sure. It may be denied. So again, Massachusetts, not yet. No, Massachusetts, you cannot file yet. I did look that up a little bit ago. You cannot file that yet. Oh, hold on. Illinois. All right, I'll do Georgia. I see Georgia. Hold on. I'm just gonna go back up in the chat for a minute. Okay, not at all. Very slow. Have been working for the past 2 months. Yeah, it's gone down a lot. Has anyone been able to speak? Susan, New York City, I think is just the entire state. I don't think New York City has its own unemployment. I think it's just the state itself. If you call, be prepared to call many times to try to get through. It's insane. You did claim yesterday, okay. So we're going to do Georgia and then Illinois after. Finalized. Took you 2 weeks to get someone on the phone. Oh, I believe it. Yeah, it's insane. Start calling a half hour before they open. Oh, okay. So Chelsea says start calling a half hour before they open. Called 145 times that morning and ended up getting in. Good luck. Yeah, and well over 1,000 times overall. They ask you when the last time you work and file had to fax them 1099 and the address to Uber. Okay, that's good to know. I think I heard that actually. How much are you getting per week? It's Susan, if you're in New York City, it's 50% of the state average plus $600. I think I saw 184 or something like that. I don't remember. It's on New York's website, plus the 600. It might be different though too. It may be up to change. Just tried to apply in Arkansas. Got a message that you can only access. Oh, okay. Yeah. Sometimes, unfortunately, that happens. Sorry that happened. Update to EDD. We both do EDD and UI app. There are 4 different benefits. The EDD is like an unknown benefit and likely a tax benefit. Okay. So anybody in California who's watching, an update for the EDD in California. They do both the EDD and the UI application. There are 4 different benefits. The EDD is like an unknown benefit and likely tax benefit. Rhode Island. Okay. I'll look up Rhode Island also just to double check with that. I'm going to do Georgia, Illinois, and then Rhode Island. Yeah, Massachusetts can't after you send your fax in. Yes, if you have to fax anything, don't expect it to be right away, because it's probably that fax machine is probably going pretty good. Check the Arizona. Yeah, I'll check Arizona after those other states. Claim went through if you're denied. It's better to file. No, it's better to file online because at least you'll have the application going and started up until they tell you to call in. Once they tell you to call in, you're going to have to call, but at least you're going to have that all going and ready. So then when you do talk to somebody, it's going to be a lot easier of a process because everything's already filled out. Everything's already done, especially with the high volume of calls. It's very possible your call could be dropped in the middle. So you want to kind of avoid that and make sure everything's kind of streamlined before that. Plus, if you have it going, it's all in there already. Anything you may have to fax, anything you may have to send over, that is going to probably be a little bit different. But at least get it online first, especially with the amount of high call volume that's going on in every office right now, probably across all 50 states and all territories. But yeah, I would definitely start out online versus not. Pennsylvania is do not apply yet. I already looked at that up. Pennsylvania can't. All right, so I'm caught up. So let's look up Georgia. CARES Act update. Do not apply at this time. So Georgia, do not apply yet. Anybody that's watching, they'll provide instructions for applying for this federal program by April 10th. There you go. So before April 10th, it's looking, they're putting a date on there. So by at least April 10th, it should be, but do not call yet. All right, so again, yes, 410. They may have it updated before that, so don't expect it by April 10th. Don't wait. April 10th is by Friday, so yeah, hopefully it will be ready to go at that point. But yeah, do not call if you are in Georgia yet. Thanks, Lisa. What did I say in Texas? Texas isn't updated yet, so because they haven't updated their site yet, it's unknown if you will apply and be approved or not. Chances are, if they haven't updated their website yet, they haven't updated their system. So if you do apply, it'll probably or likely get denied. But you could apply if you so choose. Just keep an eye out on Texas's website. Again, you can go to careeronestop.org and then just select Texas right here, or any state that you're in to see what it is. But yeah, that's going to be up to you, Daniel. Where am I going next? Illinois. Oh, wow. They actually have a file in person? Damn. I highly doubt that. All right, so we're looking up Illinois. Let's see. And again, I will look up, no, they don't have anything there. This. So that's not going to have anything there that I want. Let's look up this link. All right, so, interesting. For Illinois, if you are online filing a claim, it will be available every night from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. So you can apply overnight, which is kind of nice. They have an online filing schedule. They also have a call center filing schedule. So if you need that, it doesn't look like they've changed anything on besides that. They're not saying anything about the CARES Act. Let's check this right here real quick. Yeah, it doesn't show anything about any updates or anything when it talks about the CARES Act. So Illinois might be one of those where you're going to kind of have to see. So just going to write not updated in my notes. So yeah, Illinois, again, it's going to be one of those that you may be able to call or do online. Chances are, or it's going to be likely denied. It may not, though. They may have already updated their system. I don't know. It's going to be up to you if you want to file for Illinois or not yet. Again, I'm not sure. South Carolina, I will do that after. I got Rhode Island and Arizona coming up next. Colorado, I will do after that. All right, so let's see. Rhode Island's next. Oops. Go. All right, Rhode Island. All right, so this doesn't actually say anything about CARES Act. So let's check this out. Okay, that's good news. Rhode Island, you can. So CARES Act related unemployment are now available. Please allow 7 to 14 days for your claim to be processed. Are you a gig worker, contractor? If you're out of work, apply here. So right here, you can apply. I'm going to click the link. It's probably just going to take me. Okay, it's going to take you to probably some things you probably will want to read. This is the application though. So yes, you can apply. So Rhode Island, if you are in Rhode Island, you can apply as a gig worker, independent contractor, self-employee, or freelancer currently right now, but allow 7 to 14 days for your claim to process. All right, next one is Arizona. Why do they give you the same? All right, no, that's not what I want. It's weird. They take it like more like the Department of Health. So we are looking up Arizona right now. Here we go. A few information on the CARES Act. CARES Act has been signed into law for awaiting further guidance. Although these additional benefits are not yet available, Arizona is now accepting applications for the CARES Act benefits, and those claims will be processed as soon as the DES receives additional guidance. So you can file now in Arizona. So again, if you are in Arizona, you can file now. It may not go through until they receive additional guidance from the U.S. Department of Labor, but they are getting it ready for you. So yes, apply now. Gonna get an auto dialer app. Hey, Roxanne, how you doing? So as of right now, you have an essential job. Do you have to wait until you get sick before you apply? If you, Lisa, because your job's essential, if you stopped doing the gigs that you're doing, you could probably get partial unemployment, but I'm not sure entirely. It's going to depend on how much money you make from that, from your job. I think if it's over $504 a week, then you won't get anything. But other than that, if it's anything lower, you may be able to receive partial. Again, you can go on to New York State Department of Labor's website. They have a FAQ that you can look up for that information. District of Columbia, I'll look that up after. I gotta look up Colorado and South Carolina next, and then I'll do DC after that. Application updated. Okay, so another update, because Michael is doing the application right now in California. It has been updated, the portion on why you left your job. It now has a virus reason as a specific reason of choice. So you can do that. Good looking out, brother, for the state, Arizona. Keep up the good work. Thank you. Hey, thanks. All right, so let's get into Colorado. Last I saw with Colorado, they didn't update their site. They told it not to apply. Let's see if they update it. This was also the other day. Nothing's been updated there. Yeah, nothing's been updated on that page. Let's go here. Okay, so yes, Colorado do not, it still hasn't updated yet. So do not apply. It says right here that they will update and notify news outlets when they are ready to accept claims. So just keep an eye on the news, turn it on 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 11 o'clock during the afternoon, whatever it might be when you can check out the news. Also check out your local news web pages. They'll probably have it there. Or continue to follow this this website. So no, Colorado, you cannot apply yet. All right, South Carolina is next. Not the one I want. That's nice. All right. South Carolina does not look like they have updated anything yet when it comes to it. Individuals. See if they have a. Let's see if there's anything maybe right here. Oh, I like that. I love that background. That's so nice. Ooh, I got to get to the ocean soon. Yeah, they haven't updated at all. So South Carolina has not updated their site. I don't see anything that they've changed. So again, chances are South Carolina, they didn't even update anything when it comes to updates here. I mean, this is like a one-page document. So it really, and it doesn't have anything about the CARES Act. So I would probably bet that they haven't updated their systems yet. So if you apply, likelihood is it will be denied, but I'm not sure entirely. So again, if you live in South Carolina and you want to file, go ahead. But again, chances are it's going to likely be denied. All right, and DC is next. Society, how's it going? North Carolina. What did I say? North Carolina was the first one I did. Or second one I did. I can't remember now. Dustin, what's going on? More unemployment info. That's actually correct. Dustin, nice. I'll look up at North Carolina again. I can't remember and I didn't write it down. So I'll look that up again after DC. Got some elevator. It's some lo-fi beats, man. Some lo-fi. Getting hungry from working on these applications. Time for Postmates. I got some pretzels that the girl heated up for me, but I haven't eaten yet. Let's roll, Tina. How you doing? Muhammad, how you doing? How about New Jersey? I'll look up at that after. Hold on. Let me write that down. All right, so let's do DC now. Don't mind me eating. I'm trying not to get the mic though. That doesn't have anything. Let's see. this up, see if there's anything. Benefits. This was updated March 26th, so that doesn't have anything that'll have the CARES Act there because it started the 27th. So no, it looks like DC has not updated their website yet. Let me see. If this has anything on here. Let's see. Yeah, it doesn't have anything updated on the CARES Act yet. I'm going to check this real quick just to see if they have anything about CARES Act. No, so they haven't updated their site yet for DC. So if you live in DC and are applying, again, that's going to be, chances are it's going to be denied, but you can try. It's going to be up to you. DC. Yeah, I'll look up North Carolina again real quick. I can't remember what it was and forgot to write it down. It kind, you know, it looks like for North Carolina, maybe it looks it looks like they're still waiting guidance, and benefits should start being paid in 2 weeks. DS is already working on the technology and system updates to implement these programs. We will provide the public with more details. All right, let me go back to their actual unemployment website. So it looks like maybe for North Carolina, it's going to be very soon. But they haven't showed anything on there specifically saying that they're going to be updating. So, I mean, when they're going to be updating. So you may be able to apply, and it could be updated already, or at least getting it ready for DES to take it over. So it will pay out its benefits. So yeah, not yet. But again, you may be able to. Have I checked Michigan? Not yet. I will put that on. I'm going to be doing New Jersey first, and then no for Jersey. I'm going to look that up anyways. So I'm going to look up Jersey, and then I'll look up Michigan after that. Roxon with the uptime. Great live stream. Everybody, thumbs up. Thank you, Dustin. Thank you all for your doing. No problem, TTV. I don't mind doing it. I especially want to make sure everybody gets the right information out there, because there's a lot of crap information, unfortunately. So I want to make sure everybody does get the right information, especially if they are going to be filing unemployment. But did you hear we could use the date of the last normal pay week we had in Uber just before the pandemic started for unemployment benefits start date? Slow down weeks don't count. I did not hear that. if you have to use the last date. I think it's going to work. How it works is if you got paid under a certain amount by your state, where it might be partial unemployment at that point, but if you haven't been working since a certain time, you have two jobs, can you get unemployment benefits? If you're still working, no. Sorry. Esmeralda, if you are making under a certain amount, depending on your state, you may get partial unemployment. But if you're still working, chances are you're not going to be able to claim unemployment. Like I said, though, unless it is under a certain amount. So you'll have to check that with your state. Hanging in, working hard to kick this in the ass. Yeah, watching a lot of YouTube. I'm sure Let's Roll Tina, I think a lot of people are. Haven't checked with Oregon. I will put Oregon on the list next. After that, I got Jersey, Michigan, and then I'll do Oregon right after that. So let's check up Jersey now. These right here. No. Apply. Is likely eligible for help from New Jersey's unemployment program. Apply here. See the FAQs. Right here, if your claim is denied, you can file an appeal, which takes time. If denied, you are also likely eligible for benefits under the PUA, since ineligibility for regular unemployment is a prerequisite for receiving benefits due to the disease. In this case, you will need to gather the last 2 years of your tax returns or other evidence of income history, which will be necessary for processing your claim once the federal rules are established. PUA benefits can be paid retroactively for periods of unemployment beginning on or after January 27th, 2020. So it does look like that's actually some pretty good information. For Jersey, you will need to gather your last 2 years of tax returns or other evidence of income history, which will be necessary for processing. But it looks like you can apply now for normal unemployment. If the claim is denied, you can file an appeal, or you can file for the Pandemic Unemployment Assistance Program. So it does look like you are able to. I'm going to look in one other spot real quick, just to see if they have that information here or not. Oh no, that's Congress bill. Never mind. I don't need the bill. We all know that bill. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like you are able to at this point. They may be waiting, but again, like I said, you can file the appeal or you got to do the PUA. So yes, you have to file normal unemployment first to see if you are eligible for it. Once it's denied or whatnot, then it'll go right to PUA, or you have to go that route next. So yes, that is Jersey. All right, Michigan's next. Oregon's going to be right after that. Any other states you can put if you haven't known yet. How do you file unemployment? We just did that. Hopefully that answered. Arizona, we already looked up. You can apply now in Arizona, so you can. Delaware, I'll do that after. So I got Michigan, Oregon, Delaware. And then again, any other states, if I haven't looked it up yet, or if I have looked it up, I wrote it down so I can let you know right there. Let's see. Tina, yeah, feel better. Oof. Feeling you got any symptoms there or anything? I have seen people apply for the sick pay. It is a hassle to get. If you apply, it usually takes like a week or so to process. So be prepared for that. They will deactivate you immediately after you file that. But again, it's a temporary deactivation. So a couple of the channels that are saying you're being deactivated without pay, they specifically put in their guidelines that they're going to temporarily deactivate you for the 2 weeks. So make sure you do realize that. And because they're essentially paying you for 2 weeks worth of time, they could pay you from the moment you file it up to 2 weeks later. So we all know that they're going to drag their feet. So yeah, it's not clear. They don't say anything really about that, like if you've been approved or not or whatnot. So just make sure you do know that. There you go. Yeah, gargle with salt water and white vinegar, right? White distilled vinegar, whatever it is. That works really well too. You were told to quarantine by a doctor. Told Uber, no one from Uber. Yeah, from what I've heard, J80, they do not. Alabama, I will look up as well. I heard that they don't get back to you. They don't say anything. It's very weird. Yeah, it's very weird. I know a lot of people have been blasting them on Twitter, so you could try blasting them on social media, doing it that way, and see if there's any movement. But like I said, it could be up to 2 weeks that they may take in order to do that. So just know, feels like the bad flu or pneumonia. I'm sorry, Tina. I really hope you feel better. And J80, it's gonna be a hassle everywhere. Trust me, it'll be a hassle everywhere. All right, Michigan. Oh, Michigan, I looked up. I didn't write it down. That's right. Michigan, I did look. I just didn't write it. So hold on. I got to relook. Okay. Right here. Perfect. I like when they do this. So if you're looking for the CARES Act within Michigan, it says if you have already filed for unemployment, you do not need to reapply. So you can apply now. It's probably going to take time to go through again. So because it says it will still release guidance regarding eligibility and the application process in the coming days. So if you've already filed, then you don't need to do it again. But if you haven't filed yet, you're going to have to wait until until the application process comes out. And it says in the coming days, so that's a good thing. So just make sure you check this site. If you're in Michigan. All right, Oregon. All right, here we go. CARES Act. They're working to incorporate the changes into the resource guides and will issue a news release and additional online announcements about PUA and unemployment benefit extensions as they receive guidance from the U.S. Department of Labor. If you have not filed, or if you have not already filed an initial claim application, please do so. So apply. If you are in Oregon, if you have filed, make sure to claim each week. So they'll let you know the options under federal legislation. In the near future, they'll provide guidance to customers on the PUA, or the PUC technically, benefits for self-employed individuals, including those working in the gig economy. So it looks like, wait, hold on. Let me just double check on that. Oh, right here. That's cool. It's already open. Under the new CARES Act, the eligibility. Yeah, it looks like you would be able to apply now. And then they'll have everything on file. And if they need you to do anything else, they'll probably get you to know. Or get you to do that. Let me just check one more thing just to make sure. Okay, yeah, it just says please do so already. So yep. So Oregon, you'd be able to file that initial claim, because you will have to file a claim before the PUA. All right, next one's Delaware. Yes, you do have to pay taxes on unemployment. So it doesn't show anything on that one. Let's check this out first. All right, so again, this is Delaware. Doesn't look like they have updated anything really when it comes to it. This isn't really a... Oh, here we go. Okay, so they're going to start at April 13th, so next week. It doesn't look like they actually have anything about self-employment. So I would again say you could apply now, get the initial. Let's see. No. Yeah, so it looks like you could probably apply now and get the initial, but they haven't really updated, at least in terms of if the self-employee Yeah, unfortunately, they didn't update that part yet. So you may be able to apply and get it. Did I apply for benefits? No, not yet. I'm actually going to. My business has suffered a lot, so I'm going to have to because of the business. And then I'm actually going to apply for the SBA loan for it because I do have rent and bills and all those things that I still have to continue to pay. So I probably will be applying for it. I think I might be doing that later. Because I think for the SBA you have to be on unemployment for that. So, yeah. All right, so that's Delaware. What was the next one? Alabama. Yeah. Okay, that's a... Not that site. Let's see if that's in there, maybe. All right, it doesn't show anything on here about anything being updated on Alabama's website. So again, chances are it doesn't even have anything new. So I don't even know when this was last updated because it doesn't even say anything about call volume or anything. So yeah, if... check right here real quick. Oh no, that's the same thing. Okay, so chances are they probably have not updated their website or their system yet. So if you want to apply in Alabama, it's probably going to be denied, and you may have to file an appeal or reapply down the road in a couple of weeks if it takes them that long to actually update their systems. Oh, okay. You played, yeah. That's what I'm trying to do. So, it'll give me more fun, more time for fun videos. Yes, it will. It will absolutely. No, yeah. I've actually been pondering if I was going to do it or not. But because my actual business that I do have, that just went like that. So right now I still have rent, I still have bills, I still have that. So I have to think of that business and that longevity, and coming out of this, where I can still keep my doors open. So that went through, and I got to do what I got to do. So, but again, I'm not applying for that. See, one of the things, okay, so I want to say this about the $10,000 SBA loan. Uber and Lyft really pissed me off when they put that in there because it's not designed for drivers. So sorry to say that. It's really not designed for drivers. It's actually designed for true small businesses. So if you are a real small business that has bills that you still have to pay, still things that you still have to get, if you have to replace food, if you have to replace product, whatever it might be, that's what it's really designed for. So if they put those out into their emails and stuff, I don't know if I haven't looked up the qualifications yet, but yeah, it's really more designed for small businesses. So sorry, I had to put my little rant there. I guess rant over. Instacart's been crazy, Roxanne. If that's what you mean with IC. Instacart's been crazy. right, so Alabama hasn't updated. But yeah, I wouldn't mind. Give me a few weeks off. I got a lot of stuff I gotta get done, and I have a lot of videos that I'm so backed up on, like of normal stuff, because it's all been like things with this. Rocks and Instacart's been crazy here. Anytime I go on and just open up the app, there's like a bunch of them coming in. I mean, if you are still making money or want to go out and continue to make money, like if I wasn't applying for the SBA loan, then yeah, I mean, go out. I'd be going out on Instacart a lot, or even food delivery apps are quite busy as well too. So like DoorDash, every time I open that up and it shows little districts, it says busy, busy, busy. So things have been pretty crazy. And yeah, you can still make money out there. All right, so I think we're all caught up on any of the states. So if anybody else has any I don't think they weren't doing a $3 bonus. I think it's a $2 now. Let me look. Where is it? Oh no, it is $3. It was $2 today. That's why. Okay, so yeah, it was yesterday and today it was $2 extra, but tomorrow it's going to be $3. So yeah, it has gone up. A lot of places are doing that. Missouri, have not looked up Missouri yet, so I'll look that up right now. But yes, any other states, if anybody's on here asking about what's going on with unemployment in your state, I will look that up for you to at least give you that information. All right, so they did just update it earlier today. That is good. All right, updates on this FAQ page as changes are received. Irregular unemployment continues to be in effect in Missouri. Most people who are currently employed and quit are not eligible for unemployment benefits. If an employee, that's all right. CARES Act. Since Missouri signed an agreement with the regarding CARES Act. So it looks like they will be starting to send out the PUA beginning April 12th. Payments will be retroactively claimed, filed on or after March 29th. Last payable week under the FPUC will be week ending July 25th, 2020. PUA, here we go. Does it say? All right, do they have a... Let's see. Self-employed, can you receive federal guidance? Do not provide information we expect. All right, so that's older. Oh, okay. Expect to receive guidance from the program this week. Today is April 6th. The federal grant did not provide. Okay. So doesn't say anything on applying yet. So it looks like in Missouri, you may have to wait in order to apply. I'm going to check their other site real quick, or their actual site right here. Oh, this is the same thing. Okay. Did they have anything? They have a video to watch. That's nice. Yeah, I don't see anything with like a FAQ talking about if you are able to apply there yet. That's a waiver. Yeah, so they are updating their sites, which is good because 4/6, that's today. So I would, I mean, I know you're going to have to apply for regular unemployment insurance, so you could probably apply at this point. Q&A, maybe this is it. Oh no, the family. That's Family Act. Okay. So yeah, it looks like you may have to wait, but you may be able to try to file already. And again, you could either file an appeal, or if PUA, but it looks like they will have that information available this week at some point. So they are on top of it, which is a good thing. Am I going to game with Dustin? If he buys me a PS4, I will definitely buy game with Dustin, but I don't have a PS4. So, and money's strapped right now. Sorry. I mean, I'd love to game. That'd be fun. Or if somebody wants to get me a PS4, I'll game too. Just throwing that out there. Okay, you get the same notifications. Well, yeah, you do that a little bit. You have a full-time job at FedEx, but did Uber and Lyft. Can you apply yet? Jordan, it depends on the amount of money you're making in your state. I'm not sure what state you're in, but if you have lost wages, you may be able to apply for partial unemployment. You'll have to check your state's website on that. Jordan, if you want to put your state in, I can let you know what that state is if you are able to put that application in yet. But Roxanne, yeah, I wouldn't mind. I really wouldn't mind doing that. Nifty 50, what's going on? How you doing? For those that haven't actually paid taxes, you'll be assessed billed balance deducted once approved. Same for Illinois. Gotta wait until they update their system. Yeah, Illinois, I just looked. Yeah, they haven't updated anything. I looked that up earlier. Any California Lyft driver saw sign up and get any response? Okay, you're Missouri. We actually just looked that up. So again, I'll put this open. They have updated their sites and at least going what's on. They're going to be getting, where was it? They said that they were going to be getting more information this week regarding it. So they didn't say if they were going to, allow people to apply yet for that. Not like the yeah, Nifty 50. I try, trust me, I do. I want to be have integrity. Huh? Night. So yeah, Jordan, like I said, we just looked that up. I don't know. But they will have that information this week, so you could wait until the week. Are benefits retroactive? Yes, they are. Every state I've seen says retroactive. They've all given different dates. Some have said January 27th. Some have said March. Some have said other ones. But yes, they will be retroactive. So it's really going to depend. Applied last week and filled out. What should happen with you next? What state are you in? CM. Applied last week. Yeah, I don't know what state that is, so I couldn't tell you what's going to go on there. Any California? I know California, there's been people who have been signing up. You have to sign up. Every state, you have to sign up through regular unemployment first to see if you are able to get that. If you are unable to get that for a particular reason, you can appeal it or it will go to the PUA. So it'll be a little bit of a process. That's at least what I've been seeing on some of the updates that these sites have been making. And again, for any state that you have any questions on, please put your state and I will at least let you know. California, you can apply now. There is also a reclassification thing that you can fill out, which is a 6-page thing. And if you want to file that, if you've been misclassified from an independent contractor to an employee, you can fill that out. I am going to let you know to fill that out yourself if you so choose. I will not tell you to fill that out or not, because if you want to be deemed an independent contractor or an employee, that's going to be up to you. I know the state says one thing with AB5. I know Uber and Lyft say another thing. So it's really going to be your decision if you want to fill that out or not. I can't give you a yes or no to fill that out. I'm just going to give you the information and then you make that decision for yourself. But it looks like you can apply in California. There was somebody who was applying while watching the video as well in the live stream right now. So yeah, you do have to file regular unemployment first. If you get denied, then it'll either, like I said, you can either appeal it or it'll go to the PUA at that point. So as states are updating, all this information is going to be released. Can I check Nevada? Nevada, I looked up earlier. It's not updated. It was updated 3:30, so it hasn't been updated since then. So they haven't put anything in terms of if you can apply yet or not. Virginia. Where is Virginia? I looked that up already. Did I not write it down? All right, I'll relook up Virginia. I can't remember what it was. That was one of the beginning states. I want to say, I don't think they... Yeah, they haven't updated their site. That's right. So Virginia hasn't updated anything really. I like this right here. Response to this is rapidly changing from day to day across the Commonwealth. Please check this website for changes, how claims are being processed. Oh, jeez. That's kind of a joke. Yeah, so they haven't updated anything. Maybe they have somewhere, and I'm not seeing it. Yeah, they haven't really updated anything. So unfortunately, Virginia, Washington. I haven't looked up Washington. I'll do that now. Oregon, you can apply in Oregon. Maryland, I haven't. I'll look that up. Let's see. Awesome Life, what's up? Still do California. Oh, you're still doing it. Procrastinating and get timed out. Okay. Dallas Tech. Hold on. There's a couple more comments. Can you check? Yeah. You have to file. Oh, yeah. You got to file regular, even if you don't have another job. What did PA say? Pennsylvania said do not apply yet, so you probably will have to, Gabriella. You probably will have to reapply when they updated it, or when they update it. But keep an eye on the website, on Pennsylvania's website, when they do update that and they do allow you to apply. Maybe they will get back to you on talking about doing PUA, because you do have to file for regular unemployment first. That is one of the requirements, part of PUA. Dallas, Texas, Uber driver, Naimi. Texas hasn't updated their site yet, so they haven't updated their system. So when they do update in Texas, you should be able to, because all those requirements kind of have gone down and gone away, at least when it comes to earnings and stuff. So that is something you'll want to keep in mind for when they do actually. I am going to check the websites in a few. So yeah, Texas, Amparo, I just did that. You're in Philly, and spend epicenter hospital testing. Jersey. Still waiting for it. Wait. I'm just wondering how they're going to pass the stimulus check alphabetical order by tax year. I couldn't tell you. I have no idea how they're going to do it. I didn't even look it up. All I know is I just wait until it shows up. I really don't. Sorry, Lisa. I didn't see that. I didn't know. I don't know. I don't have an answer to that. I could try looking it up online in a little bit. But let me look up Washington and Maryland now. And if there's any other sites you wanted me to look up, I will look those up as well. All right. Learn more. Let's click that. CARES Act. Here we go. When will I know the system is updated? We are targeting mid-April. Again, this is Washington State. The best way is to stay up to date by subscribing to the Employment Security Department's Action Alert updates. So if you are in Washington, make sure to sign up on this. I'll go back to that. I did see that on the last page, or up higher maybe. I can't afford to wait to get paid. I have bills. What am I? We understand. Wow, that's the first I've seen. That's actually important emergency measures the governor put in place to provide relief. Temporary evictions. That's cool. That's actually kind of cool. I haven't seen that on any other state's website. Washington, that's pretty cool. All right, so it looks like they updated the page on March 31st. So you want to subscribe for updates. So if you're in Washington, go here, subscribe for updates. Let's do this worker Q&A. Ooh, benefits guide. I like these. Unemployment, medical. Oh, that's just the type. Yeah, it doesn't say if it's... Here we go. I am a gig worker. Am I eligible? Maybe. Washington's okay, here you go. Coverage under Washington's unemployment insurance law is broader than under most states. This means that just because you are classified as an independent contractor under some laws does not mean that you are an independent contractor under Washington's unemployment laws. If you are a gig worker who's been laid off or lost work we encourage you to apply for benefits. We will evaluate each application for eligibility on a case-by-case basis. So there you go. Yes. Washington. Yes. Apply now. That's actually kind of cool. I like that. Washington is a cool state. I really like it there. Hey, Uber Girl Paula, how you doing? Love the videos he put out the other day. The last few of them. They're nice. Chip, how's it going? Is this for any job? This is first Imparo, if you want to, are you a W-2 or are you 1099? This is specifically what we're going to be doing is talking about self-employed independent contractors, gig workers like Uber, Lyft, DoorDash, Postmates, any of the gig economy, and freelancers. Normal unemployment is normal unemployment. So you want to make sure you go through that. Yes, the PUA will add an additional $600 to all unemployment benefits. People who are on unemployment, so it's like a nice little extra $600 per week. But yeah, like I said, we're mostly talking about independent contractors, self-employed, gig workers, and freelancers because this is all brand new. So if you fall under that, then this is right up your alley. Texas is not updated yet, so their systems are not updated. Portland, Oregon market for both Uber and Lyft includes Vancouver and parts of Washington. Many drivers drive on both states. How would that work? Light Chaser TV, go with the state you are living in, because Uber and Lyft or whoever you're working for or working with is going to pay you and it's going to your home. So apply in your state. Do you have to pay taxes in both states? Depending on where their ride originates. That's actually a good point. 2 hours and 8 minutes, damn. I live in Buffalo, in New York. Not near New York City, thankfully. Donnie, I am going. A lot of people have questions, so I'm helping answer people's questions. Pennsylvania, they said do not apply yet. They have updated. Their site saying do not apply. Yeah. So Buddha, don't apply. Not yet. China's open for business. Yes. I'll let you know. I'll try looking it up in a few minutes. Nifty 50, on Cuomo. Nevada is, they're not, they last updated on March 30th, so they haven't really given any information there. So it's one of those, you may want to apply, you may not. You're going to have to apply for regular benefits. So yeah. All right. Yeah. Anybody else with any questions about states? Let me know. I can look it up. I am going to look up, Department of Labor. See if they've updated anything. All right. Publisher's guidance. Oh, perfect. Announced publication of the PUA. Under PUA, individuals who do not qualify for regular unemployment compensation are unable to continue working as a result, such as self-employed workers, independent contractors, and gig workers are eligible. This provision, PUA provide, yeah. Eligibility of those individuals. Yeah, they're updating their site. I was just seeing if they had any more criteria or anything like that. Oh, CARES Act. Grace, you got to admit that he has tackled this head on. Look out, unemployment website. I mean, certain things Cuomo has done, I will give him props on. But there's other things that he's not doing well on. Like the whole thing where he just signed an executive order to take ventilators from upstate New York to transfer them to New York City, I think is absolutely ridiculous. Come on, load, please. This must be a really big PDF. So things like that I don't like. I actually have to say one of the cool things that he did do was there was a hospital that was not allowing their partner to, like, if a woman was giving labor, they would not allow their partner to be in there, and he signed an executive order saying you can't do that to the hospital, which is actually kind of cool. So I will say that he's done some good things, but there's a lot of crap that he's done that's bad. So, Rick, hey, how you doing? Trying to get up some training documents right now for the Department of Labor on PUA, seeing if it's going to come through. It might not. Let's see. Maybe I'll do the accessible version. Maybe that'll pop up. Or their site's down. Oh, here we go. So this is most likely what states are going to be getting from the U.S. Department of Labor right now, at least in terms of what PUA is. So how long is this? I'll probably read this. Yeah, I'll probably end up reading this when I sign off of the live stream, and I'll post this. I'm gonna save this, and I'll post this page right here to the description below. So if you want to read what this is, and this is going to talk about how PUA is going to be set up for the states, it looks like. So yeah, this is. I mean, it's pretty much everything we've kind of already seen and known about, but there might be. Oh, here it is: relationship between PUA and DUA. So yeah, okay, yeah, I'll probably read this. If there's anything worth noting, but it doesn't look like there might be. Everything looks like we've seen it already. Did I check Connecticut? No, I didn't yet. I will check that now. Oh, I got to check up Maryland. Oh my God. Sorry about that. Whoever asked for Maryland, I did not look that up yet. I will look that up now, and then I will do Connecticut right after. Late to the party. Yes, you are. Stop driving, just focused on the main job, paying down. Yeah, I hear you. Genuine, hey, how's it going? How you doing? All right, yeah, I'll save this. I'm gonna keep that open, and if there's anything else, I'll probably do a little more research on Department of Labor. I'll also Lisa, remind me to look up the stimulus check too, to see if they have anything on that. I'm slacking. Come on. I'm looking at I'm doing a lot of things. So Maryland. Let's look up Maryland right now. Been trying for 2 weeks. Did you already apply online, or are you trying to call in? Because calling in is a pain. I'm doing Maryland right now. That's what we're on at the moment. Experience. Updated process filing. Okay. All right, CARES Act. Here we go. So the IT is not currently set up to process these new CARE Act program immediately. The team is collaborating with the Department of Labor to create new IT systems, modify current technical systems, train staff, and conduct tests before administrating the new program created by the CARES Act. This will take time, but you will receive these new benefits back to the earliest date of your eligibility. Do not submit an application if you are self-employed, independent contractor, gig worker, have sufficient work history, and or believe you are eligible. So do not apply in Maryland right now. And let's see, when was this updated? It doesn't say. Damn it. Okay, yeah, it doesn't say anything about when it's been updated. So if you're in Maryland, just come to this website real quick. Which is just their thing. And continue to look where it says right here. I'll even look this up real quick. Does it have the date? No, of course not. These do nuts. Yeah, once it's updated, they will change this. So just continue to watch. So that's for Maryland. Locked out. Locked out online. Oh, geez, sorry to hear. Have I done Texas? Yes, they haven't updated anything yet for Texas. So you have to continue to update check updates on there, but they haven't updated anything on it. Talking about that. All right, let's look up Connecticut then. And again, any other states, please comment below or in the live chat. Okay, that's not going to give me the information I want. Okay, so they're still waiting with technical experts to develop additional programming within the unemployment insurance system to accommodate a new relief program. They have no additional information regarding the time frame when they will implement this program, but they are working hard to serve the citizens and check daily for updates. So this is updated April 4th. So, wow, they actually did this on Saturday. Let me look this up real quick. FAQ. Chances are for Connecticut, it's going to say do not file yet. But I don't see that, so I can't say that for sure. Let's see. now it, oh, wait. Oh, okay, here. The department is working to analyze. Not eligible for programs under state and federal law, awaiting federal guidance, working. Oh, it's just gonna take me back here. Let's see what this is. Oh, family medical. All right, so they haven't updated their systems yet. It does not say not to apply. I know that's a double negative. So in Connecticut, all right. California is really weird. California, you can apply, Cameron, and because of AB5, there's this kind of like weird gray area. There's a 6-page paper that if you feel that you've been misclassified as an independent contractor instead of an employee, you can fill that out. Don't ask me if you should fill that out or not. I cannot answer that for you. That is a decision that you have to make for yourself. If you think you are an employee through Uber, Lyft, or any of the gig platforms that you may be working with. So yeah, do that. But you can fill out, yes, you can fill out. There's somebody who's filling out the application in California as we speak right now on the live chat. So Texas is not updated. Do not apply there. Pennsylvania is do not apply yet. They actually put on their site, do not apply yet. Continue to check their website for any updates. Jersey is, you are able to apply in New Jersey. So those few states of people that just asked. I'm going to try, I'm actually going to, genuine, I'm going to try applying like overnight, see if that works. Because tomorrow is my day anyways in New York. So yeah, if you guys have any other questions or whoever's on about certain states, I can look that up for you if I haven't already. I have written all the ones I've looked up already. There's, I did look up a lot of them. There's still some I haven't, but anybody who has any questions on that, I can. No, Sahara, no. That's not what the SBA loan is for. The SBA loan is actually for people who are truly self-employed. It's more for like businesses. I haven't looked up the criteria for that, but I don't believe it's designed for that, so I don't think that they are going to allow that. I'm gonna look up the SBA and then who's paying out the stimulus checks? Is it the IRS? Or is it the Federal Reserve? Oh, Treasury Department? Okay. Come on. There we go. Here we go. We'll look up because Lisa has been asking about that. All right, so it doesn't look like it's actually. You said Federal Reserve. Yeah, it doesn't show anything there. Let me see. So this is talking about the $1,200 check that each American is supposed to be getting. $500 for children. Anybody who's made under $75,000. If you file jointly, it will be anybody who's made under $150,000. It's $2,400, and if you've made more than that, it goes up to $99,000, where it'll start tapering off. Anything over $99,000 filed single, you get nothing. Anything over $198,000 filed jointly, then you get nothing. Between those, like I said, it tapers down. Payments expected to go out within 3 weeks to those whom the IRS has already direct deposit information on file. So people who are getting checks would not go out until mid-April. Could take weeks or even months, which that's what I've heard too. Trump administration officials told lawmakers it could take up to 20 weeks for all the stimulus payments to be distributed. Mobile payment services like Venmo want to play a role? I bet they do. There's a web-based app for those information not on file. See. Oh, this is direct. Yeah, direct deposits, like I said, yeah, we'll go out. I don't know what the hell's going on with that thing. Yeah, it doesn't really say how. Oh, here we go. How things work gets a little cloudy who have not authorized direct deposit from the IRS either in 2018 or in 2019. IRS expects to start issuing paper checks the week of May 4th, according to a House Democratic memo. The paper checks will be issued at a rate of about $5 million per week, the memo says. Individuals with the lowest income based on adjusted gross income will receive their checks first. So that's how it's going to be, Lisa. And anybody else who is wondering, if you are trying to get a paper check. So if... an online fix. If there might be a web... in the coming weeks, a web-based portal that will allow people to provide their banking information to the IRS online so they can receive their payments immediately. But the government has said little about how this is going to work. That may not be happening. So it looks like it's going to be passed out by income. So whoever's lowest up to the highest. So if depending on where it is, so anybody who's looking for their paper check from the federal government, that will be coming, it looks like, starting the week of May 4th at about $5 million per week. And that will be going from lowest income based on adjusted gross income to higher. Send it to PayPal? I don't think so. It looks like Venmo might be trying, and they also might be, the Treasury may be planning to develop in the coming weeks a web-based portal. That's possible, but I don't know. And I'm going to check the SBA in a second on that loan. Thanks, Genuine, with the music. There's lots of grants. Start your ride sharing company. 25 million. Yeah, there's a lot of money involved in trying to start that with all the insurance and all the licensing and all that. Try to plan with everything. They have to look at denial. But now they are sending out the funds. Yeah. So the stimulus checks are going out already to people who have direct deposit. But Esmeralda, what? Oh, DC. DC hasn't updated their website yet, so I can't tell you that. They haven't updated anything in DC. If you look up the clear value tax on YouTube, has a ton of info. Brad, I'm gonna look up the SBA right now. This is what it is right here. You feel like you're at the Chinese buffet. What? No birthdays forever, but freezer being couldn't apply in Nevada. Nevada, they haven't updated. The last update was 3:30, and they haven't said anything about the CARES Act. So with applying, chances are you probably can't yet. Maybe Uber Lyft. Miss Mahatab. I'm not sure which one you're talking about. TurboTax is a portal, give you your IRS. Rainy day riot in the streets. My friend got a direct deposit. Yeah. Some people are the music. Oh, okay, gotcha. It's lo-fi. It's, a guy put out. His name is Harris Heller. He put out a bunch of copyright-free music. So it's like stream beats. It's good to like chill. He's gonna be putting out more, which is like mid and high beats, which is gonna be pretty cool. So I'll have that going too. But yeah, some of the stimulus checks have gone out to people already with direct deposit. So paper checks apparently are going to be starting in May. 5 million people every week. So it could take a little while. If anybody else has any questions on states, they updated last week. Yeah, Texas hasn't updated anything either since then. All right, so let's. All right, where's that? Funding options. So this is the SBA loan. This is going to contain $376 billion in relief for American workers and small businesses. The CARES Act established several new temporary programs to address this outbreak. Paycheck Protection Program. This loan provides loan forgiveness for retaining employees by temporarily expanding traditional SBA 7 loan program. The EIDL Loan Advance. This is what we'll look up. Right here. So here's the eligibility. SBA's Economic Injury Disaster Loan provides vital economic support to businesses to help overcome the temporary loss of revenue they are experiencing because of the pandemic. The program is for any small business with less than 500 employees, including sole proprietorships, independent contractors, and self-employed persons, private, non-profit, 501c, veteran affected by the virus. Businesses in certain industries may have more than 500 employees if they meet the SBA's size standards. Economic disaster loan advance funds will be made available within days of successful application, and this loan advance will not have to be repaid. FAQ or faith-based participating paycheck protection. To apply, click here. Yeah, they don't really. Yeah, they don't really give too much information. I mean, the only thing they give is small amounts of that. So it just basically says it's small businesses less than 500 employees, including sole proprietorships, independent contractors, and self-employed persons. Yes, I know that it's designed. They may have more. I'm actually applying for this loan later because I do own a small business. So I will be applying for this because I do need to make rent and bills in that. So I will. Eligibility. No. That doesn't give me anything. So if there's anything more, I will let you know after I at least fill out that application and see what happens. So I will let everybody know on that aspect. You got sick and applied to Uber and Lyft. Did you get it yet? Brad, did you get the sick pay yet, or has it been a real hassle like everybody else has been getting? Quite a few people have had problems. Yeah, I'm going to be doing that right after I sign off here. So I already have it set up now. I'm going to be doing that, though, because I got rent that I got to pay and bills. Filed in Georgia as an Uber driver. Do you need to file again after next Friday? Georgia. Do not apply until 4/10. You're probably going to have to reapply. They'll probably update the site at that point, which looks like Friday. So they might they will update it, I should say. So they might say if you've already applied to either appeal that or here's the steps to follow or reapply. So I can't tell you if what they're gonna do yet. They might have it. It could be a little different. Yeah, I'll talk about California rideshare unemployment. God is good. I am in New York State. California has partially updated their website. I'll talk about California right now because it's a little different. I'm going to go there in a minute to their website to show you guys because it is a little bit different because of AB5 and that bill. So that's something we'll talk about. Got $500 from Lyft in 20 minutes. Hell yeah, that's good to hear. Lyft paid out quick. I've heard Lyft has not had that many problems when it comes to paying out, so that's good. And Brad, I hope you feel okay and nothing happens. But yeah, that's the same thing with Uber. So real quick again, when it comes to sick pay from Uber and Lyft, then yeah, as Brad just put, Lyft pays out much quicker. Uber will drag its feet on that. They will deactivate you right after you put that application through. It's a temporary deactivation. It's going to go back on live 2 weeks because they have that 14-day temporary deactivation where you're getting paid for those 2 weeks, and it's based on how much you've driven, pulled in per day over the last 90 days, I think it is. I can't remember that. No, you don't have to prove that you're sick. Here, I'll show the requirements. So here is the requirements if you want to get sick pay. And this is Uber, and I'm pretty sure this is Lyft. I haven't looked it up. But if you are diagnosed with it, if you are placed in an individual quarantine by a public health authority, if you are personally asked by a public health authority or licensed medical provider to self-isolate due to your risk of spreading it, and then your account restricted by Uber as a result of the information provided by public health authority. So again, like I said, that will be it. And then, like I said, yeah, what is it? Is it based off of, I think it was 90 days. Oh, 6 months. So yeah, your average daily earnings over the last 6 months will be how much financial assistance you have. Lyft has not put out something as in-depth of this, so that's why I go to Uber right away, because they have a lot more information about it. Lyft on other things has put out a lot more information though than Uber has. So yeah, I'll do California in a second. Hold on. Rana, I don't know. I'm not sure to answer that question. Converted fan, what? With sick pay also, because Michael, I know you were filling out the California application. I think with sick pay, I think that you won't get unemployment at that point, because it's technically being paid by the company. Yeah, Lyft gave a round number. Uber was down to the penny. Yeah. Yeah, I think Lyft estimated, so it's like if you're in a range, this is what you're getting. If you're in this range, that like it's a tiered system. They've been giving Steve-O a hard time with payment for his self-quarantine. Well, yeah, but the thing is he doing self-quarantine, or did somebody tell him to go in quarantine? That's the difference. He actually has to have a doctor's note or a medical note in order to do it. If he's just doing it because he wants to be in self-quarantine to do it and be like, oh, I don't want to leave my house for 2 weeks and I want to self-quarantine, they're not going to pay you sick time. I don't know his circumstance. I haven't really been paying attention. All right, let's go to California real quick. Because California is a little bit different, so self-employed, here we go. All right, so California, like I said, is a little bit different because they had passed AB 5, which had gone into law January 1st of this year, which gave a 3-part ABC test to determine whether a person was truly an independent contractor or an employee. Nothing really has been changed in terms of how Uber and Lyft have been operating in California, but according to the state, that deems gig workers as as employees instead of independent contractors. So yeah, it's set up a little bit different. The EDD offers an optional DIEC program for employers and self-employed individuals who are not required to pay into state disability insurance, or which is also known as SDI, but want to be covered by DI and PFL, DIC. Oh no, that's okay here. If you're a worker who believes that you are misclassified as an independent contractor or want to provide information on the business entity as a potential employment tax audit lead, submit a request for preliminary worker classification assessment or audit lead referral to the EDD. And this is the 6-page form that you want to fill out if you think you've been misclassified as a independent contractor, where you think you are an employee instead. I will not tell you to fill out this form or not. This is a choice that you have to make if you live in the state of California, if you want to fill this form out or not. What it means or what its potential impact is unknown. So this is something that you need to decide whether it's going to affect you with Uber and Lyft or not. Again, I don't know. it's there. I just want to make sure that you're aware of that. And if you do want to fill that out, I don't know if you have to fill this out in order to apply for unemployment in California or not. But follow whatever California says to do. And if you are seeking unemployment from Uber or Lyft or any of the gig platforms, and if they have you fill this out, then follow what California says. And that's all I really can say about that. But yeah, California is a little bit different because of AB5. Most states have waivers on one-shot sick pay. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like this hit or miss thing. Where I found last year tax file total amount. Huh? A2Z, what do you mean? Can you reword that a little bit? I'm not sure exactly what you mean. You have to be a threat to others. You don't matter. Yeah, that's essentially what it is. So yeah, like I said, with Steve-O, so Uber deactivated, and then they just now messaging him, and they won't reactivate him either. Well, they're not going to reactivate him for 2 weeks. If you put it in, they won't reactivate you for 2 weeks. If it's over 2 weeks and they haven't reactivated them, then that's an issue. Some of the 8-ball, the 8-ball is actually pretty good when it comes to questions that aren't yes and no, but sometimes it's not. So. Yeah, Brad, exactly. If you report being sick, you'll be deactivated no matter what, 100%. And it's 2 weeks. Anything more than that, or like I said, is a problem. Anything less than that, that's whatever it is. But yeah, they want one of those requirements. It's not just saying something like, oh, I don't feel like working for 2 weeks. I'm just going to self-quarantine. Give me my pay. No, they actually need like a doctor's note or something saying that you have to be quarantined for 2 weeks in order to get the sick pay. Esmeralda, have a great night. He got sick the same time Bam did. Yeah, I don't even remember what, I like, time for me has like been crazy in terms of, I don't know what day it is, at all, because, it was almost 2 months ago. They weren't doing sick pay 2 months ago. They didn't start that until March 15th. That's when it started. Or that's when it went implemented. I think it started actually on March 18th. Let me just double check on that. It's one of those two. Oh no, it was updated. So it was put out March 15th, and then it was updated March 18th because they changed this one around a little bit right here. So that one was changed a little bit. But yeah, so nothing. If it was like a while ago, they won't pay him. It has to be after this date, or after the 15th. Doctor's a free app and med service for it. They give you more to turn it. Huh? What do you mean they will give you more? More what? Yeah, I don't know. Lastly, or wrapping up, if anybody else has any other questions on unemployment, on sick pay, anything really kind of specific states, what's going on there, short of filling out your application for you, because I can't do that. The same way, yeah, I don't know what day it is. I can't, even when I'm out working, I don't know what day it is, because being self-employed, I don't pay attention to the day. It's nice. I get to go in when I want, but New Jersey unemployment, yes, you can file now. You are able to file now. So you can do that. Wrapping up, I will answer any more questions. We're going to be wrapping up though. So yeah, like I said, I will answer any more questions you have regarding that or anything else after March 6th. No. It's right here. It's additionally, you must have taken at least one trip on the platform in 30 days before March 6th. So if you went February 5th to March 6th, because of it's only 29 days. Oh, it is. You're right. I'm sorry. March 6th is when it was announced. They didn't give the information until March 15th. You're right. But yeah, if it was 2 months ago, that was February, so they're not going to pay out for 2 months. Oh, hey, doctor is a med service. They will give you a note for Uber and Lyft. Okay, that's good to know. So if you need to know that, hey, doctor is a medical service and can give you a note for Uber and Lyft. I'm pretty sure that's teledoc medicine or a type of telemedicine. But yeah, so like I said, if any last questions on specific states, on where they are in terms of if you're able to apply for unemployment, any other things regarding sick pay with Uber and Lyft, anything regarding questions just in general, put it all now. And I will continue to answer that for at least a few more minutes. And like I said, if you want to check information, careeronestop.org is a great website. The link is in the description below. And you can check that out. Go to any of the states. This is probably, yeah. Hold on. So it's going to give you any state and territory that you need. So it'll go Puerto Rico, Guam, U.S. Virgin Islands as well. So it's going to be a great resource for you. If you're still looking to work, say you don't want to go on unemployment for any particular reason, you want to go to work, there are plenty of things that you still can do. Delivery apps are pretty busy in most areas. Shopping is also busy. Amazon Flex is a pretty cool service if you're able to do that. Also, there's a lot of places that are hiring right now. So you can check out this Uber worker gig or whatever it is. I forget what it is. Hold on. I got to look that up. I don't remember. What's that stupid thing called? Worker Hub or something, or Work Hub. That Uber just made. So if you didn't know that or didn't see that, oh yeah, the Work Hub. So if you don't know that, that is a new thing that they're talking about where you can go and get jobs. So if you do want to work, you can continue and find a place. Clear value tax is all the stimulus info. Okay. Is that a website or is that an app? Oh, so paid. Okay. I can't play that on this. Wait. Do they actually have a website? No. Maybe. No. Hey, here we go. I think this is just trying to get your taxes done. Yes, Instacart is booming. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Instacart is up. Last I heard a little while ago, it was up, and this is a few weeks ago, it was up 300% since before all this. So it's been pretty crazy. Instacart is off the wall. Batches that are coming in, most markets have a $2 or $3 per batch extra or bonus, and it's from 12 to 5. It's usually from 12 to 5. Sometimes it's later, so sometimes it might be from like 5 to 9 or 10. He's on YouTube. Okay, yeah, I saw that. I can't play YouTube channel, or I mean, I can't play YouTube video due to copyright. But yeah, if you want to do that, that's clear value tax. You can look up on YouTube. I did see that video pop up right away, so I will put that back on, and it looks like this right here. Clear value tax YouTube channel. You can, since it's a YouTube channel, I can be okay clicking that, but I can't click a so yeah, you can go check that out. Work Hub, yeah. Yeah, that's kind of funny. All right, any last wrap up questions or anything like that? Let me know now. Kevin, what's going on? Thank you. It took a little bit, but hold on. Had $5 here. What? Yeah, any last questions though with anything going on regarding unemployment, applying for it in specific states, if you can or can't, whether a state's updated their site or tech, specific or whatnot, anything to do with sick pay, anything to do with, you know, trying to find more work, make some money. Had $5. Nice. That means your market is really hot, and really needing you for it. When applying UI in California, what did you put for your last employer? I am not in California. I couldn't tell you that. Put down Uber address. I'm gonna probably. True Love. I'm gonna say probably. If you're putting it out and it's still. Lisa, I want my $1,200 too. Yeah, I think Work Hub is to just get new drivers. Yeah, it's essentially really for signing up for UberEATS. Am I going to buy Uber stock when it sinks to $10 to $15? I'm absolutely going to buy Uber stock. Let me see what the stock price is. It's $25.99. It's too high for me right now. I want it to go down. Like, that was a great day to buy right there. What was it? $14.82. Oh, hell yeah. I will absolutely be buying Uber and Lyft stock when it sinks, because it's going to sink more. I'm telling you that. Uber has lost I think I saw 94% of its ride hailing. So it's crazy. I think your time, Kevin, I think it's going down, really. I think that stock is going to go down more, because right now, Dara said that they have $10 billion in cash reserves, which I don't, unless I see that from the SEC, I don't believe that. He's said quite a few things that hasn't necessarily come to fruition, so I don't know if they're pulling numbers out their butt or if something else. But I don't think that I think it's going to drop further. I mean, they jumped today pretty good. Everything jumped today. My Robinhood skyrocketed. It was freaking great. If you guys haven't checked out Robinhood, if you haven't checked out Acorns, if you haven't started investing for yourself yet, I highly suggest getting involved in that, only because the markets will start rebounding. I think if they flatten the curve and this stuff kind of starts getting back to normal, the market won't go lower. But if things start going further out, and once first quarter kind of comes out with everything for the first quarter, and you see all the losses that everybody's had, at least for the most part, you're going to see another economic dip a little bit. But again, as soon as Dara spends $10 billion, yeah, I mean, I'm telling you, I think they're going to go down. Nice. You bought Uber and Lyft when they were at 19. Nice. Let me see what Lyft is at. I think they're pretty close. I think they might be at 7 or 27. Oh, they're 25. Oh, they're actually less. They're lower. Yeah, no, honestly, I would. Someone texted me. Did you? I have a lot of stocks. I don't know. I have a lot of stocks. I actually have to buy more. Yes, Lyft IPO investors got screwed. Absolutely. What was this? What was it? $70 when they started? 1 year? Yeah, 70.23 when they started. Oh, wait, no. Max, here we go. 78.29. Wow. Wow. They lost 3. Wow, that's crazy. It was 87. Oh. Why is it showing? I'm wondering why it's showing. Because this is the max, so that's right when it opened up. March 29th was the first day. Good, Chelsea. Okay, yeah, I don't know why it's showing 78 then. It opened it. Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Yeah, I'm like I said, I do think their stock price is going to go down a little bit further. Lyft has really no other ways of income right now except for the partnerships that they've developed with transporting medical supplies, giving rides for essential workers and things like that. You know, what was it? Right here, Uber rates are down 94% in the US. This was actually a video that I haven't recorded yet because there's so much other stuff going on. So, I mean, you look at this right here and you see what they've been showing for the last weeks. This is Uber. Lyft is probably a little bit more so in terms of ride hailing, and you know, Lyft doesn't really have much other stuff. So, I mean, once their first quarter comes out, and once the reports for the SEC come out, yeah, you're probably going to see these stocks go down a little bit. I'm hoping it goes down to that 10-15. Buy it tomorrow when it's 24.25. Maybe. I mean, it'll go back up. I have no doubt it'll go back up. It'll probably go back up to about 40, 45. But that's just me speculating. So don't take that off. Hopefully spring warm kills the virus. I hope so too. That would be great. But yeah, like I said, check out Robinhood. Check out Acorns. It's great. I mean, I love Acorns for the fact that you can set it up where it'll round up your change. So like, if you purchase anything with your debit card or credit card, it'll go from whatever that changes up to the nearest dollar, invest it for you. And you can get that money back out, and it's great. I think that's really nice. So check that out. Link is in the description below. If you sign up using that link, you'll get $5 from Acorns. And then Robinhood, you get a free stock if you use the link in the description below, and it's valued anywhere from like a couple dollars up to I think like $250. So it's just a luck chance. So you could get a lot of money there. Also, the Get Upside Gas app. That's a really great app. If you haven't logged in on that yet, I'm very happy because they finally put Speedway in my area, so I could finally start using the Get Upside Gas app. 3 hours and 9 minutes. Holy crap. I don't even have the setup right now. So thanks for putting that up, Roxanne. Uber's stock going to be $70 next year. I don't know if it's going to be that high, but it could. Anything could happen. Should we stop working right now if we file for unemployment? When's the earliest do you think unemployment? U2B, if... what state are you in? First of all, no, that's what we're talking about. Honestly, that's what we're talking about. We kind of went into the stock prices a little bit right now. Uber stock will probably damn the, or Chelsea, I'm not going to bed yet. Hold on. I'll be up in a little bit. Texas hasn't updated their website yet. So Texas, yeah. I mean, they're going to probably backdate up to a certain point, or backdate, I should say, their unemployment. So it's going to be up to you. Now, the question is, are you still continuing where you've lost a lot of money when you go out? Like, if you normally went out a day and you made $150 working 10, 12 hours, and now that same time that you're working and you're only making $30 or $40, or you're still bringing in the same amount of cash. I mean, those are a couple of things you got to figure out first. Yeah, 4 hours later. No, I'll be up soon. Don't worry. I'm hanging out with everybody. We're doing some New Mexico. Okay. Joanna. I haven't looked that up yet, actually. I'll look that up right now. You're making 17. Okay, so yeah, you could right there. Yeah, you'll be able to probably have a case for that because your pay was here and now it's down here. With most people, I mean, still $10 to $12 isn't great, but that's still a lot better than some places. Actually, you know what? I do want to look up. They're all in the green. Lisa just texted me and showed me her, you need to know the stocks I got, just the names. You know what? Let me screenshot it because I don't know. I have like 20 stocks or something. I was going to look up. Oh, yeah. Let's see what's going on actually in Uber right now, in the Uber world. Oh, we got Surge. I got some Surge right there. Is that, if that's showing, I don't know. $1.75. Yeah, you don't have to be totally unemployed. You have to make under a certain amount. Yeah, oh, that's what I was going to do. I was going to look up New Mexico. My bad, didn't mean to do that. What? Your site might be down. All right, here we go. There's no need to call. I like when they do this. Thank you. Okay, yeah, so you can't, New Mexico, yeah, you can't do that yet, so do not apply yet. I have a gift. Well, you know, I'm answering questions for people. Come on, Chell. Helping people out and then hanging out. It's fun. So for now, working, stacking up for the week. Have some to sit on until the stimulus check arrives. Plan to stop working when the site updates. If that's the case, you may not be able to backdate, just to let you know. But I understand if you have to continue working until that time. It looks to appear that they should be updating their systems over the next week or so. Some places were saying several weeks, but I don't think that's going to be that case. whoops, don't need that open. This is from the Department of Labor right here. This is the actual unemployment insurance program from the Department of Labor going out to the states. And this is the actual PDF here. I'm going to look a little bit more into it to see if there's any certain criteria, and at least figure that out. And if there's anything there, I'll let you guys know. But I think we pretty much... Oh, he loves the attention. Please. What about Florida? Florida is... Yes, you can apply. So you have to apply for normal unemployment first before you're able to apply for PUA. You check no surge. It's only 3 hours that I've been streaming. Jeeshka pishka. You know, okay, here's the thing. It's like when guys say, when we're out at the bar and we're talking to our girls and we say, yeah, we're only having one more drink. We'll be home in a little bit after this drink. And it takes 3 hours. Yes. It's like you women that say you're going to be ready to go out for dinner and it takes you 3 hours to get ready. It's the exact same thing. Is Arizona open? Arizona is... Yes, it is open. You can apply in Arizona. Arizona is good to go. Only. Get in the chat because Trump said not to have gatherings of 10 or more. It's true. In fact, in New York State, they're actually fining people for doing that. I say the speakeasy is opening. I gotta find a good speakeasy. Sorry. I'm just messing. Probably not. I'm not seeing how that's the same. It takes... Yes, it's the same. Guys don't take 3 hours to get ready. Women do. It's fine. I'm not I mean, I don't care. It doesn't matter. But it's just the same thing. Women say they'll be ready in 10 minutes and it takes them an hour. It takes them 2 hours to finish getting ready. Guys say they'll be home from the bar in 10, 15 minutes and it's 2 hours later. That's the same thing in my book. Faster states need to help the challenge states, kind of like grade school. Brad, I could see that happening. Pretty boys. Hey, I get yes, he did. Cuomo did raise the fine. Yeah. Unfortunately, the faster states have more population. So that's part of the issue with it. So the problem with that is all of their unemployment workers are in fact busy, extremely busy, and taxing its entire system. So yeah. All right. Yes. We will be wrapping it up. Good night, Chelsea. But I am going to be wrapping up. Don't worry. Just gotta check out a few things. Any last few comments? I am going to wrap it up. We're going to wrap it up in about 5 minutes for sure. So I will answer a couple last questions right now. Kentucky governor busted out a couple gyms for sneaking people in the back door to work out. Nice. That's funny. What was your last question? Hold on, I'll go back. Will they let you know right away if you qualify and for how much, or will that be pending and just have to get a chance not working, waiting on approval? I don't know that. They're going to let you know they're going to let you know right away if you qualify or not. It'll say accepted or denied. And then if it says denied, you'll be able to apply for PUA. Or they'll process that application for PUA. And then approve it at that point. In terms of specifics, I'm not sure. Again, state by state is going to be a little bit different. When it comes though to this, it should be pretty much the same, only because because of that. What you have to file? Yeah, you have to file unemployment regular first. Did I make it yourself? Yeah, I'm making it. All of the stuff you see, I did that in Photoshop, and I'm using OBS. Actually, I'm using OBS.live because I use Stream Elements. But yeah, I did all this myself. I did the transitions, the different screen layouts and everything I did. But thank you. I appreciate that you like it as well. But yeah, I'm using OBS Live. Sure, Career One Stop. I don't see where I can apply in Florida. Florida, you have to go to Florida's website. So if you go to Career One Stop, click on Florida, and then you can just go right to the. It'll have 4 links. It'll say it'll be their unemployment office website. Then it'll be to apply online, to apply over the phone, and then any virus updates. Just hit the apply button because you can. I should, Lisa, I was talking about doing a 24-hour live stream. I was going to do that, and I was going to do a stream for like, oh my God, like Mad, a charity stream event, and do it for 24 hours. I was planning on doing that and getting everything ready for it. But unfortunately, all of this happened, and now that kind of took a back burner because a lot of people are strapped on cash. And like I said, it's a charity stream that I want to raise money for, probably Mad, I'm thinking, because I always say never drink and drive with every video. So I want to make sure that that is all taken care of, and people who can participate in that will be able to. Because I want to try to get as much money as I can for doing something like that. Check her. But yeah, say do that. A to Z, not including what you earned from self-employment. Did you earn more than 504 before taxes as a result of that? Personally, I didn't, but I'm low. I mean, well, no, I did. I made more than that, but it's back. It'll be backdated to that point. At least for me. For you, if you earn more than 504, yeah, you don't get that, or you don't get unemployment. But if it backdate, there's a lot to it. All right. How about North Carolina? North Carolina looks like you can, yes. They didn't really say anything towards it, but yeah, it looks like you can. Connecticut government says we might be able to see checks in early May. Hopefully. Hopefully it'll be earlier than that. And hi. Rideshare Entertainer, how you doing? Next project is to look into this small business claim. That's what I'm doing actually right after I sign off, literally. But I also own a small business too, so it's really that's really what I'm using it for rent and bills and things like that, so I don't fall behind. Not including what I'm not asking. I don't understand your question. Including what you earned from self-employment, did you earn more than $504? I mean, like, are you asking what I make? I'm not. I don't understand what you mean by that. Because 504 is the cutoff for New York State. I don't make that right now. I'm well below that right now. Well below that. That's why I can apply. Court question. Stopped working yesterday. Should have waited out for a week or two. No, you don't have to wait it. They to establish you've been making. No. because that was last stopped working yesterday, which is Sunday, so that was the last pay. It's going to show. You'll just have to say that your last pay was yesterday. I don't think that. I know you said California. I don't think. I think they waived the wait, the week or 2 week thing. In California too. So, I mean, yeah. Greensboro. Yeah, a lot of people are below that. So yeah, I'm not sure A to Z exactly what you meant, but if you're asking if I make more than that or less, I'm making well below that right now. I'm strapped. I'll be 100% honest. I'm strapped. That's why when Dustin's like, dude, you gotta get a PS4, I'm like, you gonna pay for it for me? Cause I can't get it right now. It won't be working from this point forward. Okay. Think maybe keep working. Been able to crack $100 most days. UI would be around the same. Still getting stimulus check. Yeah. That's, hey, if you could keep working, do it. You've been making over 1,000 a week, but working all day, every day. Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot of work. And especially then, you know, if you've been taking a lot of people, depending on what area in California you are, where they are, and putting yourself at risk and things like that, might not be worth it for the time being. Or if you don't care about that, sorry, joined late. Do Uber drivers qualify as small business owners? Technically, I'm going to apply for the SBA loan. I have to for my business to continue to pay the bills and continue to keep my doors open after all this is over. So I don't know any more criteria. They don't really give too much on their site. I already looked. You even have commercial insurance on the secondhand car that you use for rideshare gigs, hopefully to make a small business claim more valid. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to fill out the application and see some information behind it. I don't think that you're technically eligible, or I mean, it's really truly designed for small businesses. I don't know, because being an independent contractor and a gig worker, technically you are a small business owner. So you can technically, but I don't know if they're going to have some sort of requirements within the application itself. So if there is, I'll let you guys know. What if you only started to work Uber and Lyft this year? Would you still get unemployment? Brandon, I'm not 100% sure. I believe most states have waived that, and I think the CARES Act waived that information as well too. Like, at least in terms of amount that you have to drive or make. Fine, you can day trade until you get your stimulus and UI. Nice. I like it. You got to do, Lisa, you got to do exclamation point 8 ball. It's part of the code. So you got to do exclamation point 8 ball. And then I'm going to wrap it up in about 2 minutes. So any last questions, please get them in. It's getting a bit risky, basically in 1,000 confirmed real number. Oh, real number is much higher than that, since they haven't been able to test. Real number is much, much higher. The only thing is the death rate is lower, because some of the things that they've been leaking and saying that if it's suspected, count it as a confirmed death, but it's not. So that number is hyperinflated. Just saying. That's not cool. 9? What is death rate in Germany? I don't even know. Adam, no problem. We're all hanging out right now, having a good time. Super low comparably to everybody. Maybe because they're actually testing the people to see if they have it or not. Maybe they're also marking if it was another causation of it. So like people who have immune issues already who get it, is that really the reason why? Or is it because of what they had pre-existing? I don't really know. I'm not a doctor, so I can't really answer that question. But with Germany, I don't know. I haven't paid attention to what some people are doing outside in other countries as well. I mean, I know Italy was plagued, but it's an older population, and a lot of people smoke there, so... Just got in so I can apply for unemployment if I worked at Uber and Lyft. Yeah, you can. Wakar. I hope I said your name right. But yeah, you can apply for unemployment working Uber and Lyft. 100%. What's the state you live in? I'll let you know if the state allows it yet. We were looking it up, and that's really what the stream was about. Then kind of hanging out a little bit. It's really hard in Florida to do unemployment application. Brunel, if they have FAQ or a way to fill it out, look at it that way. Like 0.2%. Maybe that's the real numbers. Who knows? I mean, they also may be underinflating. I know in the U.S. they're overinflating. Germany, they may be underinflating. Italy, I think is just, it's a horrible, unfortunate circumstance to what happened over in Italy, or what's happening, I should say, in California. Yeah, you can apply now. You have to apply for regular EDD. Okay, cool. I want to make sure I pronounce people's names correct. Can you revive benefits if Uber is a full-time job but receive a small amount of money from another independent contracting job? Partial unemployment is, yeah, you can get partial unemployment. You'll have to, it'll be whatever your website is, or whatever your state is. You're all the way up. Just keep 6 foot away going. Put it. Donnie, I might have you just stand on the back of my back tailgate, just like I had my crazy rideshare passenger yesterday or earlier. I don't even know when I posted that. Instacart hire you on the spot today, but skeptical about shopping, paranoid about shopping for the self. They clean everything a lot. Does partial unemployment include $600 a week? That I do not know. I have not seen, I haven't seen anything out of any of the FAQs in that regarding information. Permission mission over. So I can't answer that question. I don't know. I've been looking for that. I just know partial unemployment may be possible. I think that might be state where you get partial unemployment. So like whatever you normally get through state, it'll be partialized, and then it might be $600 on top of it. I don't really know. That shopping is about as crazy as Uber and Lyft. It's not too bad. Well, I mean, I know a lot of the grocery stores that I have. You give a short introduction of the channel. Yeah, it's real rideshare stories. It's mostly about just everything within the rideshare industry. Right now, it's kind of shifted a little bit to cover what's going on for Uber and Lyft drivers as well as other gig workers. But yeah, it's mostly about tips and tricks for passengers and drivers, what happens on rides, information about how to be a better driver or to follow the right stuff. And then I do some parody videos and skits and stuff. Like today's video was a skit that Steve from Mission Uber and I worked on and collaborated on. So yeah, that's what the channel is really about, Adam. But like I said, right now it's covering a lot of what's going on with the news from Uber and Lyft, how they're handling things, what information they're providing, what's going on when it comes to Uber and Lyft for unemployment. That's really what this live stream was about. You talked about the exclamation point 8 ball, and you can ask a question. It's the magic 8 ball. There's some other things. I don't even know what all the ones are. I know like exclamation up time it'll show how much time I've been live in certain things. But yeah, the that one's just a magic 8 ball. So if you want to ask a question to the magic 8 ball, it'll automatically answer for you. Feel like everyone's exaggerating UberEATS business. Even that has been few and far between. What market are you in? U2B. What market? I mean, UberEATS, parts of it depends too on how many drivers are still out there. There could be a lot of drivers who are doing UberEATS. San Antonio. Okay, I don't know too much with that market. I know it's a big city, but it's a beautiful city for sure. I actually haven't been there in a few years. I got to get back there. I love the river walk. It's gorgeous. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, some areas could be saturation. It could just be that maybe those people don't want to use UberEATS and are maybe using DoorDash or other things. So it really just depends. All right, I'm going to wrap it up. I was on a few minutes longer than I said, even though I was going to say 2 minutes. But yeah, I'm going to wrap it up. Any more updates that do come out, I will continue to post update videos. I have a few that I still have to do, that I have to record. I probably will be doing maybe 2 videos for the next couple of days. I know I will be doing at least 1 video over the next, but just to try to catch up with certain news. So like I'm going to be talking about Work Hub, and Uber sent out an update for everything within the virus itself. So that's going to be coming up very soon. I have some other things with social distancing that people have sent me. I have another just funny video that's coming out. But yeah, I got quite a few videos coming up, so I might be doing a couple videos just to kind of like put things out. So it's going to have all that updated information. And anytime, like I said, anything that's updated when it comes to unemployment, when it comes to, I'll figure out what's going on with the SBA loan and stuff like that. I will update you guys when all that stuff happens. Still continue to try and do some skits and stuff to throw people at least and have a good laugh and enjoyment. Try to do a couple of game nights again and all that fun stuff. Yes, I will stream. I do enjoy streaming. It's a lot of fun. I usually try to, I want to do like 2 or 3 live streams in the week. But right now with all this stuff going on, and it's just this crazy time right now. Once I get back into a schedule, I'll probably have those 2 to 3 lives a week. And I'm actually going to sit down and try to figure out true times for it. And yeah, I'm going to post most of the information is going to be updates. I'm going to try to put in all the normal content as like a second video or something. So I'll try to do the most pertinent information, usually in the 12 to 1:30 time frame, at least Eastern Standard Time. So that's going to be about 9 to 10:30 Eastern Standard Time, or Pacific Standard Time. So those things pay attention for, and then I'll try to do the normal fun videos and all that later in the afternoon or something. Thank you. Thanks for the sub. And then I guess Adam Joe just subscribed too. So, all right, I'm gonna end this now. I hope you guys have a great and wonderful night. Stay healthy. If you are out driving, just take the proper precautions as you should normally, whether it's for the flu, whether it's for the cold, because I don't know anybody who wants to get sick at all. So just take your normal precautions. When it comes to this whole issue that's going on in the world today, I think there's a lot of overinflation, but that's my opinion. Whatever you think, if you think this is a serious thing, I don't want to step on those toes in any way, shape, or form. So that's all I'm really going to say on that. But yeah, if anybody has any other questions or anything, when I go live next, you can ask them. You can email me. Email is in the description, or you can just say it's realridesharestories@gmail.com. So if you do have any questions or anything that you want to pass along, you can definitely do that. All right, so with that being said, that's the end of tonight's live stream. Thank you for everybody who was on, participating and asking questions. It was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed. Have a good night, Lisa. And as always, never drink and drive. Always tip your drivers, delivery drivers, and shoppers, because I got to include everybody now. And we'll see you next time.